Alright, I am just wrapping up something real quick. I don't know how else to phrase that. I don't know. Just give me like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes. But I was at my computer, so I was like, hey, let me just like click go live and then finish. That's the whole point of this start soon screen. So I'll be right back. Okay. Wow, okay, I pressed like 4 fucking things at once. Game capture was tweaking on me for a second. I'm not even done. I don't even know. Why did I turn the mic on? Give me like another minute. Holy shit, I'm so bad at this. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then I can turn the camera on. I also grabbed a water for my troubles. Water. Yo, sponsored by water. They're missing out. They're missing out. I'd be a crazy sponsor guy. I'd be like, yo, I drink water. Sometimes. Sometimes once a week, maybe. If I'm feeling lucky, if I feel like drowning myself in all that water. No, so today we okay, well I guess for starters, I didn't stream yesterday or the day before. Whoopsies. Let's see here. The day before, just good old fashioned same like reasoning as always. It was like, hey, I'm almost done with the Animal Crossing January Part 1 highlights. I'd rather just finish that. You know, that's fine. I didn't really feel like it anyways. Yesterday I had dinner plans, but I was like, oh, and then I'll still have time to stream at like 8 or 9 or something. Lasted quite a bit longer than I was expecting. And then when I got home after dinner, I was still record. I did the Sonic vocal song thing yesterday, like a week later than I wanted to, but I kind of kept pushing it off. And I think I've talked about that. So it was kind of funny to. Oh, I thought I had something in my pocket. I think I'm just tweaking out, you know. Just like I got home later from dinner, and then I actually had to record the second half of that because I was like, oh, I'll record it, and then I'll go to dinner, and then I'll come home, and then I'll stream or whatever. Except I didn't finish in time, and I was like, all right, well, I have to record the last like 8 songs or after I get back. And so I got back at like 8:30, and I'm like, yeah, no, if I still have to record this and blah blah blah. I was like, you know what, it's fine. So past 2 days, I just moved the streak over. Well, yesterday I think I watered like a few of the White Mum groups on my way to the yeah, when I said I was clicking buttons, I clicked to open Animal Crossing, but like nothing happened. Click to nope, those are not the words. That's not where I'm at right now. We actually passed that section. Cool. I watered some like white mums on my way to the Nook stop to keep my streak alive. That was pretty much all that has happened past 2 days. But yeah, I have no idea who the guy is because the not yesterday, but the day before, I guess I should say guy or girl. Isabel's like, oh, she's like, a friend has moved it, and like she, as soon as it was getting to the point where she was gonna say the name, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to see this. It's like I closed my eyes, so I don't know who it is. It could be like fucking Barreled. It could be Judy. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of excited. Okay, so there's nothing here. Got it. I kind of hope that we don't just like run into them. I open the door and it's like, oh, hi, it's Frida or whatever. You know, I want to like go to their house and be like, oh my god, we got this bitch. Did I get Nick Miles yesterday, day before? Oh, 100 days. Nicknamed Gamer. Blue. Does that math add up? I'm gonna use my good old-fashioned voice to text. How many days have we gone through in 2026? What's the current day number? Today is day 103, which adds up because there's one like day that I fully missed. And then we learned that the day 1 does not count. Oh, were there 2 days that I missed? One day I for sure like missed. Like didn't even open the game. I guess there were 2? I don't remember there being 2. Oh, it might have been like when I was on vacation or something. No, I kept up with it. It doesn't even fucking matter. I don't know. Okay. Hold on just a sec. How much mail did I get? Oh, wait, hold on. There's actually things in here. Alright, so yeah. Songs, of course, keep doing that. The pants... Oh, wait, this was on stream. These ones were on stream. Jolly Red for the ancient statue. Yes, Anacotti. I hate poppy music. Don't even understand half those words. Prog rock? Prog sounds like the name of a fucking caveman. I am Prog. Yet another B? Dude, I put some shit in my house. I put like 2 things in there. They will never get, like, they'll never get a grip. They're just gonna keep me down there. Oh, you know what? I just remembered? Okay, well, for starters, like, you know. There we go. Because, let me double check. We're going for green mums, because we want the Lily of the Valley to count as our white. That's what we decided. Oh, nope. That's bad. Okay. So if I remember, the whites are going to give us purple, and then we take the purples to make green, right? Okay, so yep, seed white. Seed white makes hybrid purple. And then where? Well, I'm confused. Wait, okay, let me... That's a different one than what I normally use. This is the guy that I always use. Okay, so mums. Oh no, that's right. There was some weird shit about making a special... Okay. Do I care about making green mums? I mean, if I want to have it be like all different color, technically speaking, white mums are fine. Or no, purple mums are fine. Because like... The Lily of the Valley is the same color regardless. I think I can... Personally, I can live if I have purple mum, white lily. Right next to the Lily of the Valley. I will live with that. Oh, hell yeah. See, honestly, this thing pays off more. That, like, if I have the 99k in my inventory, I'm throwing that in the golden tree. Golden spot for the tree. But of course, we still need to actually get the purple mums, so we're gonna have to water the little white groups. But we learned there were like 6 or 7 of those. Brain turned off after I said that. I wonder why. So that'll be nice. But yeah, so Bettina was the one who moved out, which means we need to go see, like, now. I want to go see who it is, assuming they are home. If they're not home, I'm going to try and look away so I don't see, like, the, sorry, I'm not home right now, blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. Wisp? Maybe I'll do Wisp. Maybe we'll do Wisp. Alright, they are home! Okay, I don't know who... I'm so nervous. I just remembered. I was supposed to say it in, like, the start soon, but I didn't. We're also going to be ranking the soul bosses later. I imagine it'll be a two-parter, because while a lot of it is vibes-based, I will definitely want to, like, talk about my experiences, because a lot of those go off of my first time playing the Souls games and stuff. But I'm ranking everyone. Okay, hold on. Every, like, main one. Elden Ring has, like, a bunch of, like, shitty little dinky bosses. No, I will not be ranking the Bloodhound Knight, but I will be doing, like, the Remembrance bosses and stuff. There's one that... There's one main to us that I've been using that keeps getting updated, and... Big bear guy. Ike! I think I just keep scaring folks off. Well... I'm not a big fan, but he's gonna warm up on me. He's got like a nice like tool shed here with a lot of tools. If Mael were still here, this would absolutely be my my main strategist, you know, for the war. Or he would just help with it. He'd be like a warmonger of ours. Look at all these tools. This is a guy ready to get down to work with his hands. He's ready to get in there. But now that Mael left and things are like kind of dying down, you know, Hornsby still has that hatred building up, but there's no way. I know that he's wily and he can act at like on an instant. He will flip on a dime if needed. He's very bipolar. He knows that he couldn't even achieve the carnage that he wants. Like, what if I need to borrow me a couple pickle brine? Yeah, I want to Gab Ike. Gab Ike, the Pokemon? Oh, we're in private. Ike. This is my first time meeting you. Now that we're in private. Oh, what's up? Nothing, I guess. Alright, he feels very, like, blank to me. Like Pango. I feel like I look at him and I'm like, alright, there you go. I don't hate him. But, like, I'm not gonna go, man, we like Ike, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna scare the shit out of you now. I'm gonna go, you don't even want to know. And then I lock eyes. And then apparently that's just enough for him. And he just looks at me and he just gets so scared. And I'm like, I'm not that scary. You're so mean. Oh, you're so mean, Wisp. Alright, what's up, Tien Shang? One more reactions? Again? Do you like getting scared? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to him. I'm gonna do it. It's a callback. It's gonna be a callback. It's gonna be a callback. Why? For all. Oh, hold on. No. No! You don't want to go near me. You were like, hey, let me tell you some cool shit. Dude. No, hey, Tien Shang, you want to go for like a stroll? Hey, I'm walking with you. All right, cool. Now that I have your attention. All right, you know, call back to the first one where I was like, I just locked eyes with him and I went, bleh! And it scared the shit out of him. Right after he taught me it too. It's literally the exact same thing. Which was already a clip that I very much enjoyed. And it's even fresh. It's so weird looking at, like, how it spread that far. But I've taken advantage of it. What? Where was I? What happened? I didn't hit the rock while I was over there. Oh, wait. Hold on. We can also change outfits. Let's do that. I'm out for a night stroll. Okay, I'm not sure how much I like the fedora. I think from the top it was fine, but from the side, it takes up too much of the outfit. I think this outfit's really cute, or like the main outfit. What if I take the hat off? Oh yeah. Anyways, I was saying like 8,000 different things. Why is 8,000 always my go-to number? I've noticed that. Yeah. That clip was already like one that I really liked, and then I've been doing January Part 1 highlights, so it's fresh in my mind. There we go. That's what it is. Anyways, Balloon. Oh, Gulliver too? Wow, I have like the most annoying guy. Can you just wake up? It's so tedious. Yes. I know. It's the same thing every time. It's the same thing every time. I don't like Gulliver. I can't say I hate him because he's kind of cute, but then again, everyone's cute in this game. In the series, it's pretty hard for me to find like any animal in the series and go like, yep, you're ugly. I don't like you. Okay, well, it's not that hard if you're looking at some of the villagers, like the main characters, the main prominent, important big boy characters. Let me say that. I heard one around here. Shh. There it is. Not there. All right. Sometimes they get a little like flighty, so you don't wanna scare the shit out of them right away. My favorite thing to do, of course. Also, since it's after 9, there are a few other things that we can look for on our island, like the snapping turtle, I guess, in the river. Barrel eye, of course. Out at the sea. My white whale. My very, very tiny white whale. My white willy. My wee willy. There you go. How about that? Well, white is already a descriptor. But, yeah. My white wee? No, that's just a Nintendo product in the Nintendo series lines of product consoles. You could also do a black Wii. Ah, Rodney. Oh, cool. Let's actually pop into Able Sisters, cause, well, I normally do that anyways. But also now that we're now that we're getting down, like I have my outfits, except for one. I have like one gap. I don't care about like, oh, spoiler myself, whatever. Just fucking walk in. Either way, I go to the fitting room no matter what. I don't understand why. Yeah, okay, can I... Will you let me clear it? No, you're gonna make me walk out of the store. Oh, I just couldn't... I think that's still very weird. But like... Why can't we just look at the normal outfit? You don't... I don't know. I think I had something like this before, but decided not to. And the Noble Coat was one that we also had before. We had the red one. There was one that we were looking for, like a face thing. Let's see here, because Cozy... Okay. So Cozy feels like done. Cozy feels like done. Bitchy also feels done. Stroll, I'm thinking like a hat. Definitely like either like a different hat or maybe just taking off the hat. I don't know. Well, if I feel like I'm on a stroll, I feel like I might want a hat. I don't know. Maybe I just don't even want to name it Stroll. I just named it Stroll because I don't know. This winter one could maybe do with like a face thing, maybe. Flashy one, maybe a hat. The suited one is very iffy. Oh, but we have like the pants and shit. And then our business one. fuck it. Just rock the business one for now. I don't know. I feel like if I wear stroll, it's very similar to my normal outfit with like the blue coat thing. So let's go a little spicy. Ooh, trying out the business. Oh, speaking of business, my stocks are on the rise. See, it's kind of crazy just how amazing my money gets. Those words. Oh shit, Atlas Moth. Cool. I was a little surprised that we haven't found it so far. I mean, I only played it for a few days in April, but like they're really not that rare from what I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play for that many days in April. Well, yet, obviously, no shit. It's the 13th. And they were like 30 to 50 minute sessions. I have to remember that. So I guess I can see it. But like... But like, it also felt like it was just being a little bit mean. A little mean. I can't tolerate that. You imagine you want one thing to spawn and then it just doesn't. That's so bad. What do you mean that's a thing in like every game ever? This could be our snapping turtle. Or it could just be a black bass if it's stupid and lame and gay derogatory. Does this black bass like dick? Because if so, I will provide. Alright. This fucking fish. Shitty ass fish. Actually, I decided I don't want to stick my dick in a fish. Like that. Because, like... fish can't speak. So, like, while I know that he wants it because of, like, what he's wearing, but, like... There's like, a little hint of... maybe this is a little inconsensual, you know? But, like, he is asking for it. Just not verbally. What if he did just catch the black bass and I'm just like moving his mouth? I was like, yes, please, please. Oh, fuck, please, I want it. I want it so bad. I'm just ripping its mouth open a little more. I was like, oh, I gotta stretch it out. Oh, there's a lot of teeth in there. Oh, fuck. Why do they have that? Ew. Change my mind. And I go to the back and I go, there's not even like cheeks here. Like I get nothing. I got nothing here, man. I don't regret where this bit has gone. Because if I did, I would regret way more. I would regret way more if I saw this. Jesus. If I saw this as like, whoa, okay, that one went too far. That KK Disco looked promising. Maybe I just wanted to buy a second one. I want to buy a second copy to support KK even more. Why did I open this? Why did I open this? I need nothing here. Alright. So let's actually go home so I can mess with the outfits a little more and also check with the new things that I bought. Because that's probably what I should have done at the start. Like the songs. Actually, I think I already had KK Casbah. Maybe, I don't know. I bought a different fedora. And then this is the balloon I got. Oh. Okay. I'll throw the cardboard box in storage too. I don't need anything from Pawns. I'm pretty sure, no. Looking out for a barrel eye? Nope. Nothing here. Oh, well, hold on. Fossil. I want to do a thing, but what? I know he wouldn't ask to move, because not only does he want to torment me, but also because we just got Ike on the island. There's literally no way he wants to move. So what is your nickname for me? What reaction are you gonna get? Or no, what couch do you want to sell me? At my place? No! I'm not inviting... What, are you a fucking vampire? I'm not gonna invite you inside. He's like, oh damn, I thought that one would work. He's like a comical, like cartoonish bomb hidden behind his back with the fuse already lit. He's like, I would love to stay at your place for a little bit. Ugh, see, this one just, it's not hitting it. Only 30k. Ew. Ew! No! Is it sell a hot item? I'm pretty sure it's sell a hot item. I don't need to look. I know what it is. Yes, it is. Acting like I didn't know. Marshall's inside? What if he's cooking up a sick-ass recipe in here? Or crafting a sick-ass recipe in here? No, he's just sitting out with his dick in his hand. What if villagers could do that? Like I enter the home and they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Get out! And then I get booted out immediately. Let's talk. How's it going, bro? What to do? Hold on. It's a little bit of guy time. This is where I give my advice to guys. And we go like, hey. Thanks. It was a nice bro talk to have, big bro. It's not that big of a deal. Uh-huh. What the problem was in the first place? Oh. Glad I could help you. See, I got my business glasses on too. This is my outfit that I wear on my first day of school, and I said, guys, I'm ready to learn business. And then I actually go up to the front of the class and I say, I'm Professor Vietz, and today I will actually be the teacher. You thought I was a student, but actually I am the business teacher. And then that's when you find out I have a business degree and also a teaching degree and whatever, and I'm teaching the business class. Yep. That's my like movie intro. It's like a movie. What's the one I'm thinking of? It's the Super Dead Poet Society. That's my moment. Is like I get everyone's attention. Like, whoa, this teacher's sick, because like I pretend I'm a student on day one, and then I go, wait a minute, guys. I go up to class. Everyone's like chattering, like, where's the teacher? I heard this teacher's the best goddamn business guy you've ever seen. And then I stand up and I say, oh, I need to go piss real quick. And I go walking down, and I go up to the desk, and I'm like, all right, class, I'm Professor Vietz. And I go, and I scribble in like the worst fucking text you ever saw. I misspell my own last name. I was like, V-I-E-T-S, Vietz. Fuck, that's the wrong one. It's just an excuse to draw like the fancy, the stupid S. The cool S, whatever. It's just an excuse, like, yeah, no, my last, it's V-I-E-T-Z, like Z, you know, Vietz, but like that S does look sick. Come on, like, look at that, dude. And then half the students walk out because they realize I'm not fit for the job. But like, I have my business jacket on too, and so does she. She took after me. She also took after me my horrible memory. Remember when I said I was gonna go back home so I could like fuck with the outfits a bit? Too late. Why did I have this down? Oh, that's right. So I could check because I was checking how the 3x3. Dude, that's not how this works. Yep, because I knew that was gonna fucking happen. No. I went to go see how the golden watering can worked, and then I opened it up. Wow. Do these never like want to like? Am I missing something? Even if I just want them to clone. I know at the moment like only the red is seeing stuff. I guess if I wanna like better increase the chance of doing pairs, do I just put the yellow in the middle? It looks way worse then. That's the thing. Is my OCD. I was like, oh, I'll have it so they're all like together like that. At least this way they're all seeing pairs with each other. That should help a little bit. It's probably because I also have 8,000 random plants everywhere else, but I don't water anything. Other than like the mums as of like yesterday, and well, today. We're gonna get all the white mum pairs that we see. We'll have like a whole year to catch this the barrel eye, and I still won't get it. I don't know how long it's in season for. I'm pretty sure it's in season for a while. It's not gonna leave after like. Well, I was gonna say it's not gonna leave after May, but I don't know. Maybe it will. It doesn't leave at the end of April though, so we're good. I'm gonna get it today though. I'm gonna get it today. I know it for sure. Oh wait, today's Monday, so I should. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch this fish to catch this fish, and then hit the fossil. Okay, point is we need to go to Harv's Island. No, the island, of course. Guaranteed right here, but also it's like a nothing ass goldfish, crawfish. Sorry, I kind of forgot that that one was in this pond and at that size. Also, I moved this tool cart down one like half tile because I felt it looked a little off. I wanted to push it down further so I had that spot open for the mums, but then I was like, actually, no, because then it looks weird if it's fully like in line with the drop box. What's the term? What's the term? There's like an actual term for that when they're like all together. I was gonna say stable. It's not stable, but it's like fully. I don't remember. Hey Salazar. And I'm still looking for communicator parts. I just remembered that. I was like, wasn't I on the beach for something earlier? Oh, did it just... Oh, okay. Well, that was quick. Part of me was like, did it go inside of the hot tub? Insane. A little spa. There's just a hole on the side of it so the crab can get in the bottom. It's a hot spot. It's a hot spot, and they're all dying to get in. You see, it's a joke about boiling crabs. How's it going, baby? Honestly, not the best. Just a bunch of like little things. I broke my necklace today at work. It's the second time I've broken that Majora's Mask necklace at work and had to order a second one, or in this case, order a third one. But, like, I can wear it at work, and the only reason why I fucking lost it is because, like, I went to bend down to, like empty a sink, but I'm just a prep guy, nothing crazy, and I stood up, and it got caught on the side of it, and I didn't realize till after I already stood back up, and I just hear it, blink, and then, like, the chain kind of, like, went right here. Threw it away, and then I remembered, oh, shit, there's, like, a necklace extender in there. That's why there's, like, a single gold part of it that I try to keep behind my neck, and, like, I will look back at footage of myself, and I'll see the gold part, like, right here. And my OCD all like man, like past Aiden, just move it a little bit. Thankfully, I did remember to grab that after I threw it in the trash, but like there was nothing in there, so I was comfortable enough grabbing that. But I mean, like my day is like fine. It's just I'm still having schedule problems at work, so. I don't know, I'm a little worried about how things are gonna go. But I am looking at Indeed every now and then. It just sucks because I can't drive, so I have to look at things like close by. And I specifically chose like this area because there's a bunch of like places nearby. Yet everything is either seasonal or 12 an hour or whatever, which honestly, I might have to settle for like a 13 an hour one. Because if I can at least get, like, consistent hours or whatever, it would be worth it. Or, there are jobs you need, like, experience for. I don't know. I'm not finding a whole lot. But it's not, I like my job. I'm getting a little fucked right now. And the last job that I was at kept cutting hours, but they kept promising me, like, oh, we'll go back to normal soon. This is not the shop. And then I kind of, like, put myself in a bit of debt. And then with Roadhouse, I've been, like, getting myself out of debt, kind of. And then now it's just kind of stagnant. Because I was sick for, like, a whole fucking month back in, like, December, January. It was the 28 days. Insane pull. Hold on. hold that thought. Where point is, like, I'm getting a little fucked over with like my work stuff and scheduling, and I'm kind of like, oh, this is what happened to my last job, but like it doesn't feel the same, and I can't just like bite the bullet now. Oh, I didn't notice my inventory was full. I just was like, oh, I need to stop there. Veggie sandwich. Also, hate that it was a cooking recipe, man. Come on, I don't give a shit about these. I could just say a normal recipe. And the ancient statue. All right. I think I already have a pot rack or thing like that. This is counter space. This is counter space. I said I wanted counter space. I wanted like a bunch of counters and stuff. This is our first one. This is our first real like counter space thing for the kitchen. I have 2 things I'm buying for the kitchen. Okay, well this like furnace thing right here, I'm not too sure. I'll have to like sit on it for a little bit. Warm up my butt a little. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot that I'm fine with selling. I need to like pop at the museum. Like I'm not sure about those. Yeah, I definitely don't have a whole lot to sell. Yeah. But the main reason I came here was so I could buy a net. I'll come back here. I'll come back to this shop to purchase. Shit, man. There's good stuff here. I don't care how ugly that net is. Actually, I do. I do care. Not enough to, like, say no. I need a net. I'm not gonna, like, craft one. Ew! So below me. That is so below me. Barrel eye and also communicator parts. If I can get communicator parts out of my inventory, that'd be nice. How you doing? Believe in what you're looking for? You never found a cardboard box. Make an offer. Only because you're a good friend. I'm only trying to like keep the cardboard because like, well, there are recipes that need cardboard, and if for some reason I want to build a cardboard box recipe, but, like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you, buddy. 21 bells. You better have like counted out if there's 20 in here, I'm gonna fucking riot. Start counting them. 21. Okay, good. We're on good terms. Good. Zell would never want to fuck me over like that. We're close. Besides the fact that he assigned me a bottom when I first met him, we're close. We had a rough start. It was an enemies to lovers, and wow, it was very soon that we went from enemies to lovers. It was enemies, and he's like, "Yeah, you're a bottom." And then day 2, he's like, "I love you." I don't know if I should say it. I think I'm falling in love with you. He pulled a Ted. Oh my god, how am I blanking? Ted Mosby. Dude, How I Met Your Mother was like my favorite show for the longest time because I would just watch it and then I'd watch it again and watch it again. It was one of the several shows in my catalog, whatever, because I don't really watch a lot of TV, where I only like started to watch it because I watched like my parents or my mom was watching an episode and I just happened to like overhear part of it and I was like, oh, that show's kind of funny. And then I watched the show and I'm like, man, I really like that show now. The main 2 examples being How I Met Your Mother and New Girl, which now I could not imagine. I was like, dude, I love those shows so much. Like, how the fuck did I... Okay, it's totally just like I didn't know like what they were. But I'm glad that I at some point watched those. And I've rewatched those shows a bunch. How I Met Your Mother, I've probably rewatched the most out of like any show ever. But it was mainly back when I was like a teenager, and it would just be like playing in the background while I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. I have a cousin who just watches Friends all the time. Like, all the time. He will always have like Friends going and Friends reruns or whatever. It's been a while since I've like seen him or like been over to wherever Pete lives now. I don't know. He moves around a bit, but I guarantee if he's just like playing a game or something, he'll probably have a Friends episode back there. I don't even think he could like remember like a quote or whatever. I don't think he actually like watches them. I think it's just background noise, which is kind of what I did with How I Met Your Mother when I was a bit younger, but not not to that extent. I still kind of like watch things. I remember so much from that show. But it's been a while since I've rewatched it. Because I think I did a bit too much where I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Now I don't really have a lot that I throw on my, like, I don't really watch TV or shit in general. If something's on my second monitor, it's mainly YouTube or music. Other than, like, there's the occasional, like Dexter or Breaking Bad or whatever big show I'm watching for the first time, like 10 years too late, because it's super popular. Wow. How bad is your aim? I'll take this instead. And it's off. And it's off. And we're off. And there's like the gunshot. And then the race. Everyone just starts like running. They're stampeding through my flowers. And I'm like, no! No, what are you doing? Stop! Everyone's an asshole. It is 9:41, so I should get home and like look at what I want to do for outfits in case I do want to buy some of the shit from Able Sisters, because they close at 10. They close at 10, and that's pretty fucking pretty soon. Pretty fucking soon. Pretty fucking bitch soon. Shit ass cunt soon. Cock. The Papa Pineapple, if it was written by Has Been Hotel. Not a barrel eye. But might be, I don't know, a zebra turkey fish. Wow. Thank you. Very eager to get that one out of the way. He's like, I guess I'll do it. Should I bite the second time? Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Could have really drawn that one out. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I can't... Why? Why? I genuinely don't understand it. It's like, just don't show me in the outfit. Is it really that big of a problem? Jesus, some of like the decisions in this game are so fucking stupid. Okay, yeah, swap clothes. Okay, so let's see here. So if I just like take this off, like that already feels like kind of nice. But yeah, that's I want to. Yep. Okay, suited. They fit better and they kind of cover up the shoes a bit more, because with this one, yeah, you can't really tell like the sock situation. Also, I don't think I want the sword. I think the sword was just there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. And then I do think the black fedora does work well here. I think I liked it. I think suited is now like complete. Let's see here, because now I kind of want to see if I can make. No. Here we go. Now I can make the little... There, yeah. Okay, so this one's fitted. Yeah. So, I'll keep the sword just in case, I guess. Castrol... Yeah, all I have left is... Yeah. No. I'm kind of curious about the pants. Like my one pair that I have left. Like, I honestly kind of think I like the white there. The blue does look nice. But I mean, the white kind of fits. Blue gives me more of like a, I don't know if this is even a right like term or for anything, but it sounds right in my head, so I'm just gonna say it and act like it's so correct. This gives you like a nice like color profile. I like the palette that I have here. But I think matching with what I already have, the white denim pants kind of do it. No, but I think I like the blue. I think I like the full palette that I get. Alright, so now I just have, if I can find maybe like a little hat or something for the stroll, something like not too cumbersome, I might pick it. Otherwise, I think we're like set, and now we just have to make an 8th one. We already kind of fucked around with these two. Let's try out the new suited one. That's not it. Yes, songs. Also, oh, Fish hanging up there with all the cool guys. Buddy, you're not getting in the club. Yeah, Polka. Oh, I had Bossa. Oh. Got it. What was the other one that I bought? Polka. Oh, it's a dinky-ass little tune. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Got a little, lost. I almost said starstruck. Got a little starstruck. Oh my god, so cool. Okay. I do have 5 fossils, but there should be 6, because I didn't do shit yesterday and the day before. I have a few things to donate, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to just look around for the last Wisp Spirit piece, and then... like, if I can find that, that last fossil, that'd be nice. But I feel like it's probably just like one little area that I haven't walked in yet. Maybe, I don't know. Because it's like, it'll go up to 6 if you didn't get them all the day before, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Which is probably why I'm so used to seeing, shit! Which is probably why I'm so used to seeing, like for the longest time, like for like the first like 2 months that I played on stream, or just like the first 2 months of this island here, I kept being like, oh man, where are these 6 fossils at? And it was only after so long when I finally was like, let me Google and see if I'm like that wrong. And that's when I learned, yeah, no, it's just 4 fossils, but if you like miss the day before, then it goes to 6. Which would explain that. Certainly would. Mm-hmm. Blech. Okay. I don't want to go to Harv's Island yet. I still just want to keep looking around. I got my communicator parts. Did I give them to him? Yeah, okay, I did. That's what I thought. I just couldn't remember. What is this, football fish? Oh, it's like the size right below it. Red snapper? No. No, it's clearly fucking not. Is this? Yeah, could be snapping turtle. Wait, no, it's not. Black bass is the bigger one. Black bass is the 6th size. And then snapping turtle is the one right below it, I think? I don't know, I'm just gonna get them all over. Oh, hey, the flowers are actually like blooming. Thank God, normally they're just like green blobs and they sit there. Does it matter if they're like in season? Is that what? Oh. I never thought of it like that. Is that what Leaf means when he says like, oh, these are in season? Blathers, I'm pretty sure I just need 1 more fossil now. Because I'm pretty sure we needed 6 last time. 6 more assessed. And then this puts us at 1 left. Unless I'm... oh wait, or did I get the 4 and we needed 2? Okay. We need 1 more. But I got some shit to donate anyways. Completely forgot about the statue. I was just thinking of the moth. Yay. Okay. Nope. There. I saw those red dots. Alright. You gotta get a cuppa while I'm here. Like, I got everything for him. From him. Ooh, Ike. Day 1. Okay, well, not day 1. This is like day 3 of him being on the island or whatever. Day 1 of me and Ike existing, and he's showing up at my spot? That might be a good start. I like bears. I like bears. It's just, that's not what I was looking for, expecting. Ugh. Sorry, my ass is itchy, so I have my whole hand down my pants. Alright. I mean, I wasn't, like, lying, but, you know. We have 9 minutes. Should I pop back over to Able Sisters now? I'm a little surprised how today's going. I feel like since, like March and April, I feel like the opposite has happened. Like, a lot of the January and February Animal Crossing, like, I don't know, parts of the stream, I'd be like, man, we're 50 minutes in and nothing's gone on, or whatever. But then, like, March and April, it's like, man, I feel like I did so much, and it's like minute 42 or some shit. Today, I'm starting to get that vibe again. I'm like, man, we're only 51 minutes in. I'm still not even, like, done. I'm still not even, like, technically done, like, looping around my island for shit. But, I mean, like, we're close-ish. And besides, like, the Souls ranking thing is purely because I had the idea. I was like, I want to do that again. And I was like, why don't I just do it on stream? Besides, my necklace. Rest in peace. With Tomodachi Life 2 coming out on Thursday, and it's already, like here, I can't, you know. It's gotta check the internet to see if I can play it yet, and then I can't. Oh, sorry, my fishing rod did break, so we should actually stop at the shop. Stop at the shop. But there were a few good things in here. That's why I'm thinking like these jackets are nice, but I already have like some jacket stuff. Like, could I make a whole new outfit for stuff like this? I mean, I probably like could, but it wouldn't have. I want something like a bit more unique. You know, definitely not something like that. That's why I kind of feel like I get it with the noble coat. And, like, I still have the crown, but then again, I don't feel like... I feel like I could get a better one, is what I'm saying. I feel like I could get something better. That's fine. We'll just have it be, like, elusive. We'll have our last slot open for... just something elusive. I don't really like these. I kind of do, but I don't think I could make it fit. With something that I want to wear. Well, let's go back to the suited one. Actually, no. You know what? It's been so long since we've had an outfit change in general. Let's just go through like all of them, kind of. We're gonna do cozy. We're gonna do cozy. Wasn't I gonna put the flower in her hair? Did I not do that? Whoops. Okay. Well, I guess let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. This might be. I was gonna say that might be Guppy. Wait, is Guppy even available this late? I know Guppy was during the day. No, I don't think it was all the... Yeah, I remember the things in the shop. I know. It's not the last time I'm going to be here. I don't want to sell everything. Everything that's going to be sold. I don't want to sell everything that's going to be sold. Here, let me sell like this. Because if I do sell everything, I think there is a world where I forget to buy these. Actually, I'm fucking... Why don't I just buy them now? What am I... What's the point of, like, stalling? Yeah. What was I thinking? Earlier it was because I had things to do, and, like, all the space, but I kind of went through and did all that. Yeah, wood-burning stove. Like, I honestly don't think this is the kitchen, but I could see this going outside. That's what I was gonna say. And then I already have, like, a pot rack thing. Yeah. Yeah, which means I could just buy another one through my catalog if I wanted a second one for some reason. I don't know. And we just got the hanging shelves, too. More kitchen stuff. Alright, but I'm mainly here for the fishing rod, guys. Mainly here for that. And then I guess I'll sell the rest of the shit that needs to be sold. Why did I even look up there? No clue. No clue. Did I have wood from, like, the other day? I haven't cut anything down today. Must have. No, I must have had these from the other day, is what I meant. Whatever. Oh, let's look at the hot item. It's a quick, like, 1,000 miles. I just remembered that. Campfire, bonfire? Wait, hold on. Hold on. I know it's not gonna give me like a bunch of money, but like, why don't I just make like 10 campfires? Oh, that's right. I tried to like click down to go at the top. Why? Why isn't that a thing? Why isn't that a thing? Fuck it, I'm gonna make 10 more. It's 30 sticks. And like, I know it's only like double the cost, so I'm probably gonna get like, I don't know, like 400 bells each. I don't know how much. I don't know how much they're normally worth, but it's just 3 sticks, and it's like one of the first recipes you get, so I don't think it's remotely expensive. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Seahorse. Okay, I thought it said sea bass, and I was like, oh, okay, I could do that. It's a quick 300. And that, but seahorse? Same thing, that's still pretty doable. Alright, I'm back, guys. You want to play with some sticks? I have just a couple, like, really warm burning sticks right here. So this is times 20. Or divide by 20. Oh, that's actually so much worse. It's actually so much less than I was expecting. Dude. So that's hot items. So that price was doubled, which means normally I'd only be getting 600 bells for 20 campfires. I don't know why I'm blanking on the amount. I'm normally pretty good with quick math. That's what, 30 bells? That's 30 bells per? Isn't that this, like, you don't get like slightly more money for turning the sticks into... I mean, to be fair, expecting 200 bells was very expensive for me. I think I should have expected like 100 or whatever. But like 30? I mean, I don't care. I have 3 million bells in the old bank account, especially with 2 of my like 199k trees popped off for me, so that too. Anyways, it's Monday. I don't think I need anything at Leaf. I want all the lilies down there to grow naturally. You know, clone, duplicate, breed, all that shit. So it's basically just look at red and then maybe look at Sahara. Yeah. But I don't want rugs. I don't think I want rugs in any way. Should I never pop over here? I'm fully set on my wall floor. They're always so fucking weird. And I don't want rugs at all. No. I ignore Sahara. And you're stupid. I might visit you guys sometimes. I honestly have put down so much. Leaf was an early game. Big help. Okay, this one's shown up a bunch of times and I always forget. Is it two guys fake or 2 guys real? I don't remember. I think I had that pulled up pretty quick. The real one has 2 guys. So this is another fake one. But since I want these to like cycle through more, because well, you know, if I want to finish the museum by the end of the year, if we get really bad luck, I could be missing 1 painting for like September through December, So I think I just always... I think I show up to Harvest Island every day and buy like a painting or whatever. Fake or not, just so it resets the next day. Oh, and kicks. I forgot about that. We also check kicks out. Even though... Yeah. I really only have one thing left. One pair of shoes left to buy. One bag to get. I already have the the what? The what? The sword. The sword and the scabbard. But I don't know if that's actually going to be used as like my back bling for the last outfit. That might just get like hung up somewhere. I don't know. Well, no, it probably won't because I already have like the Hylian shield. I almost said Hyrulean shield and then I almost tweaked out. Don't know why the fuck I would ever think that. Zelda is like one of my favorite series of all time. Can't believe I would ever fuck up the Hylian shield. Anyways, I think this is Snapping Turtle. It's the size right below. Oh, I guess that's the same size for a daze. Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself instead, actually. I don't even know if guppies are out at night, but if so, this is the size? Because it's small, so technically. But yeah, no, I wasn't expecting one. How else am I going to get to the 100 streak, though, if I don't catch fish? Do we see a golden trout at all? I want to see whatever the fuck this is. This crucian carp. This bitterling. This other fish. Freshwater goby? Nope. It is the crucian carp. I don't know why I read that out, or why I said that like I'm like one of those E3 demos. I was like, nope, it's just a crucian carp. Cliff top. I can't tell if that's the right size or not. I'm just gonna catch it regardless, obviously. Hello, how are you? How am I? Wow, I'm doing terrible. I caught this goddamn boot. Can I blame that on you? In general, I'm doing fine. I don't know. A few small things happened today, but like not bad. Just enough to be like, aw, man, that kind of sucked. Aw, man. But we're nearing the end of our little Animal Crossing section here, and then we're gonna hop into Tier Maker because I need a stall for Tomodachi Life 2 coming out on Thursday, and I don't want to like start a series and it ends in 3 days. And then I do that whole thing. Oh my god, Hornsby. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to rank those bosses. Alto Sax, I already have one. And you're going to overcharge me. Because you hate me. And you're a demon. Okay, well the Alto Saxomer was cheap anyway. So I'm not that worried about it. On second thought. What was the third? Why were there 3 options? I didn't even register those. It's always yes, no. What was the third one? Could I like bargain? Like, that's too expensive for me. Can you go cheaper on it? Oh, finally. God damn, this thing has been fucking invisible. Jesus. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, would you actually take 4,900 bells? And then he's like, no, I'd do 5,000. And we just go back and forth, getting absolutely nowhere. Until eventually I just go, I don't even want it. I already have one. Who wants to have 2 saxophones? I can't play 2 at the same time. I can only do 3 at a time. I wouldn't want to go smaller. Okay. Wait, does the stove... Why would I have a stove out here in, like, my... Why would I have a stove out here in, like, my little kitchen area thing? Kitchen? What the fuck am I saying? No, it's the thing where, like, you're... Because now I can't. Does my island have a theme? 2026. No, I'm not. I'm not the type to do that. If you're thinking of those, like, those fancy, like, aesthetic people who have, like, stuff everywhere, that is not me. No. No. My theme is, I don't know, I put paths down after, like, 3 months. But that happened last month, because I've been checking in on it every day. Every day! I need a shovel. And I'll be damned if you catch me making a shovel. No, 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 no. I will just purchase all of these. I'm doing pretty good on money. But yeah, I wouldn't have a wood-burning stove out there with my my windflowers hanging out my little garden area. But I feel like it could hang outside somewhere. But I also feel like it's a little cramped in spots where I'd want to I don't know. Let me just go back over there and see. Let me put on my glasses and say, alright, let's get into this. Alright, so now I can actually pick that up. Good. And then you're back down. Okay, like maybe I just move the lawnmower. Maybe I just move the lawnmower is what I'm saying. I'm saying like maybe I just... No. Yes? It still looks weird seeing the top of it. Yeah, and then do like the lawnmower like right here. I don't know. Ah! Oh my. So you're like that hardcore about this. I mean, I definitely get it. I totally understand like why people do that. It's just I don't know. My creativity does not go into like planning and designing like a whole island or space or whatever. I couldn't do that. That's not where my my instincts lie. But like I always see people with like these huge crazy ass islands with stuff everywhere and I'm always like, those are really cool. But I feel like I wouldn't know what to do after that. I'd be like, all right. I feel like I would never want to like reset or do anything. I don't know. But to me, like, part of the fun of Animal Crossing is, like, I play for a few months, and then I go, alright, I'm done, and I drop it for, like, a few years. Like, I haven't played since, like, 2021, and, so, like, 2026 now, playing it this year, like, I'm like, just now experiencing all, like, the 2.0, and, of course, 3.0 stuff came out as well. How blind... This is Olive Flounder. This thing's blind as hell. Wow! He's like, I'm gonna go to the store, actually. Fuck. I need some Marlboros. Abandoned why did I say medieval? Medieval. I'm not really sure, like, what you mean by that. Like, abandoned medieval? Like, just like all like the castle pieces and stuff hanging out, but like gaps? Yeah, like walls with like designs and there's like holes in there and like cobwebs or shit. I don't know. The words sound cool. I can't picture it. No. Okay. Let's see here. What else? There were like things where I was like, oh, I was gonna do all this or whatever. Am I done? Ish. I don't know. Still see no snapping turtle or whatever or the other things. I could deep sea dive because we're missing the lobster, or I could not do that. I could just not do that. No people and a bunch of mobs. No people is in like, do you actually have like no villagers, or it just has the vibe that there's no people? Moss stuff, I imagine, goes hard. Come on, I want like one more tease me, man. I want to see like one more thing and go like, oh, is this a barrel eye? No. Oh, is this a snapping turtle? No. I don't know. But I also just want to catch fish to... Didn't even move. Actually, I'm good right here. I was practically, like, driving my whole fucking thumb into the stick. But no, she... Iron feet over here. Couldn't move. Vibe. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, I don't think you can, like lose that many people or whatever, but... I don't know. Why would you want to? Oh, hey, that's one of the... You know what? That's probably a good spot here. This, getting this jewel beetle. That's new. It's a real gem! No, it's a real beetle, actually. It's called a beetle, dumbass. Glass holder with candle. I've got like 8 of these! Through my whole playthrough. Why does everyone just look at me and go like, get this guy a glass holder with candle? Okay, well that's good. Because a lot of the insane ones, I feel cramped. Well, I feel cramped. No, they look super cramped. I don't know. I don't think I've actually like walked around on one, but no. Oh shit, I still have the Wisp pieces. Okay, we'll go give the things back to Wisp. Didn't I just like loop around like twice and not run into him? I don't know, he's probably up on the top half somewhere. Oh, I need to grab a red windflower. Because I forgot to put it on this outfit. Whoopsies! I can just do this. There we go. Got it. Alright. So we'll do that too. We'll do that too. Let's do that now. Whoops. See, she feels so like naked without the flower in her hair. Yeah. Wait, do I have any other like hatless one? Oh, do I need to grab more? Maybe I do different colors. Maybe like, hold on, I might actually want to go get a different one. I might like that idea. Okay, let's see this. Oh, that's so annoying. Why? Why? No, we can't imagine you like not being in the outfit. Fine. Okay, I'm back to normal. The same shit I've been in since like January 10th. All right. Okay, so this is what's getting the, yeah, but hold on. That has a hat. This one doesn't. Okay, so maybe 2. Hat. Yep, hat. Okay. Wait, business doesn't have a hat. Business doesn't have a hat. No! Also, I have the other fedora and shit. Did that go in storage? No, I'm supposed to sell that. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. So maybe I do different windflower colors. I could grab purple. No. No, the red windflower is like my signature. Let's just go grab 2 more two more red windflowers. Take the fucking... I'm not using the sword. If I do, you know what? It's in my catalog, baby. It's in my catalog, and I can just pull it out whenever I want. I want the sword and the scabbard. Oh, can I wait 24 hours, though? All right, bitchy. We haven't worn this one yet. I gotta get 2 more red windflowers. Oh, hello. Miranda. Sorry, just we had the same vibe. You have a good night, darling. Dear. Of course. I'm better than you, but I would never say that. I want you to know. I know that I'm better than you, and I think it, and I want you to know it and acknowledge it, but don't be weird about it. Barrel eye? No. What is the item? The item. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, so I need 1 and then 2. Okay. No. And then I guess we'll go find Wisp. I'll do that before I go home. Just call out from Wisp! 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 Oh, there he is. I'm pretty sure that is where he was earlier. Yeah. And then since I have kind of looked at the list of items, since we have so many things now, it's getting to the point where the expensive stuff is just kind of garbage and weird. So we're just going to do, every time I do Wisp, assuming I do, a lot of times I just kind of ignore him. Yeah, it's gonna be new. Something new. A bath stool? Sounds like nothing I'd want, but like... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I can go further. Alright, I went further. I still have the ranch kitchen to put down, too. Another piece of trash? Oh. I'm gonna blame you for that one as well. You're just dumping your trash here. Oh, my island's too good. Abandoned medieval island. You get my trash, though. And I go, oh, why? Why would you do that? God. I have more trash to throw in my storage in case, for some reason, I decide, you know what, I want to build something using my trash. I doubt it, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe future Aiden playing this in, like, fucking July is gonna go, you know what, I could go for a nice canned thumb piano right now. Whoops. Alright, one last little check here. Barrel eye, barrel eye, barrel eye, barrel eye. No. No. There never will be. There never will be. That'll be the one fish that I miss. Okay. Let's put the ranch kitchen down, throw the windflowers on the outfits, and then sell shit. And then we're going to move on over. Yeah, this room's kind of a mess at the moment, but it's okay. We're getting counter space one of, like, a few. Oh. I kind of like this. And then we can put the Brucedoid up here. Nice. And I'll keep the roast stuff there. I could buy multiple of these, but I think when I can eventually make the Ironwood kitchenette recipe, I'm just gonna put like 3 of those at the back. Oh, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Oh yeah, the cherry blossom petal. Those are gone. So yeah, those stuff had to be from those stuff. Those things had to be from like yesterday or whatever. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Because I can't be under the effect of a star outfit. Because this game hates me. And I hate it too. Okay. Head's looking a little empty. Yep, still cozy. Stroll? Yeah, I didn't like how the fedora looked on you. But I have multiple. But I have multiple. But I have multiple. What's the problem? Why did it take all of them? Why did it take all of them? What? Red windflowers. Why did it do that? What? That goes to throw in storage. Okay. That's right. It's with the produce or whatever. Where are my fucking flowers? Okay, they don't go. Did they go back in my inventory? And I didn't admit. Where are they? Don't they go in storage? Other. I like how everything is sitting in the other category. What? Where? Where did they go? There's one. What the fuck happened? Where did they go? Where? What? What happened? Yeah, swap clothes. Done. Wow, okay, so that was just a whole situation. So, okay, weird. What if I do this? Does that work? I don't understand why it wouldn't work like that in the first place. Or am I gonna have to like put one in storage and then take one and then put one and then take one? That's stupid. That's just like stupid. Why? Why would they do it like that? Whatever. And then business. Yeah, no. Sell that goddamn fedora. Let's see here. We've worn... Who are we missing? Because I just kind of keep switching through them throughout the day. Which is what I want to do. Yeah, Winter and Flashy haven't been worn. Let's do Flashy. But we are nearing the end, so I don't think Winter will get worn tonight. We'll wear Winter tomorrow. Yeah, let's just sell the rest of this shit in my inventory, and then let's pop on over. Okay. Just double check. There's nothing else I need to put down. Okay. We're good. Finally. Definitely lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. Our little Animal Crossing chunk here. Seriously, it does not feel like we had a lot. And it's that good old-fashioned, oh, we're already 15 minutes in and nothing's happened. But, like, I don't know where the time went. Alright. I mean, yeah, the first 10 minutes were taken up by me, like, starting early and then having one problem with game capture, like I always do. Alright. So then... Well, I don't know. I went here. Actually, yeah, I do know why. Because, oh, I suppose it's way too quiet. Okay, you can see some Balatro things on here because I've been playing Balatro lately. Not watch later. Whoopsies. Playlists, because as I've been doing all the Sonic song rankings, whatever, I've been making a Sonic mix, which mainly because, sometimes I want to listen to other music, but also because, like Sonic music in general is like copyright free. Like there's like no copyright issues with Sonic songs. There's a few, but in general, the Sonic songs do not have copyright problems. I just remembered, I didn't add the vocal songs. I did like all the vocal songs yesterday, and I didn't. Whoops. Well, I will make sure I do that like tonight or whatever. So when I'm playing like the Pokemon Nuzlocke I've planned, I'm going to be playing with speed up. Not like 8 times speed like a lot of people. It's like times 2. And then I plan on turning off the speed up when like shit gets real or whatever. I also want some music going on in the background, and I don't just want to keep pulling up like some random playlist of songs like I'm not sure about or whatever. So the Sonic mix also is going to double as like, hey, I want background music right now that I know for a fact is like not going to copyright this shit out of me or whatever. Going to have problems. What if I find out there's like one song on here that does fuck it? Why did I open up internet? No, alarm, and then just set one for like just after midnight, 12:15. So like a little under 2 hours from now. And then just put vocal songs, and then I'll know exactly what that means. Okay. And then I will clarify what this every boss by difficulty and then favoritism. Yes. Because I mentioned the other day, I'm just doing the favoritism. That's just how I'm going to do it from here on out. Even if like a new game comes out, I wouldn't make the whole list for it. Okay. Yeah. So like just under the halfway mark, and then I gotta make sure that it's shuffled, and then blah. Okay. Nice. Okay, it does look a little loud. Ah, I know why. It's because when I would listen to the Sonic songs, I guess I can just pop over here. Wait, the camera size is different? Why? Wait, what? Well, let's fix that then. So I just go here. Oh, I suppose I kind of messed with the size the other day. I thought I fixed it. Bink. And then... And then now let me make sure it's at least in the same spot. Nope. Oh, fuck. So now, there we go. They're the right size and in the right spot. Yay, yippee. Okay, oh, whatever. I have a second window capture that's set to like the right volume and everything. So I'm just gonna move that one over, and so. I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna open this one, and I'm gonna go boom, and then, yep. Looks a lot better. I could just fidget with it a little bit, but I know I'd forget, and then the next time I use window capture for anything, things would be a little fucked. So, by difficulty, what I would do is I would, is like how many attempts it would take me. So like 10 to 19, well my camera is, okay. Actually gonna just like do this and make my camera a bit smaller so we can get as much tier space as possible. Like a attempt counter, you know, 10, 20 plus tries. So these are all, every boss in the series that took me 20 plus tries. And then I'd order them by difficulty. So Bella Gargoyles was the easiest, but Dark Souls 1 was my first Souls game. That was like at my worst. And then Radon, Console Radon, first playthrough took me 141, I believe. Millennia took me 51. And it's ironic because Console Radon, on my 51st attempt, I almost won. That's what I'm saying, like, this is all vibe-based, but I know I'm gonna have like little stories to talk about, like my experiences with these bosses. 10 to 19, and yeah, just all the way down. 2 to 4 needs several tiers, because I didn't just want to have one fat tier. And I feel like they're very different. Like, Moonlight Butterfly should not be in the same group as, like, Dragon Lord Placidusax and Flame Lurker or whatever. But then I realized I was like, this is, like, kind of neat, but in general, I don't care that much. What am I blanking on it? Everdark Libra, the only Night Rain boss I beat first try. Wait, no, Maris as well. Yeah. There are a few I almost beat first try. Or no, not like that, whatever. Point is, I was like, yeah, this is kind of neat, but I don't really care about updating this one. It's not as interesting. But favoritism is, I don't want to look at this list. I'm looking away. I'm just going all the way down. I'm gonna click Remix. And then make sure I scroll all the way down. And Reset. Okay, because yep, it should have... Okay, Everdark, Balancers... Oh, Balancers, Draglord, and then Everdark, Draglord. Okay, cool. I want to remember what I had for the tiers, at least. Mum breeding, yeah, this is what I pulled up earlier, but... I just don't remember what I had for tiers. Yeah, holy fuck! Yeah, my freaking sweet Lois was next. Okay, okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, the 9th one is just for like the bosses that I personally didn't count. Like I didn't want to rank the inners, Genichiro Way of Tomoe, and like I said, the Elden Ring bosses that I felt weren't like remembrance bosses, big main bosses. And then This one put one of the Chalice Dungeon fights. This is the only boss on this list I haven't fought. Actually, I haven't fought Inner Father. Yep. There you go. My brother is getting. My little brother loves Sekiro. I'm kind of glad that I threw Sekiro at him. He's much better than I am. So just holy fuck. It was 3-3. I see. 1Y. Alright. Yep. And pretty cool, neat, less shit, but shit's still shit. I don't need a smiley face. Dog shit, I have a personal vendetta against. Just say personal vendetta. We don't need that many words. Alright, and then I can delete this now, and then let me just go ba 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 ba. I mean, fix the colors, because they gotta be like the right colors, man. Actually, no, that's fine. Light green, green. Because I'm not making the tier where like, oh, these ones don't count. I'm just not gonna put them on here. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna rank Loretta, Knight of the Hallig Tree, alongside all these other ones. I'm only doing the main bosses, which really only applies to Elden Ring and the little few guys in Sekiro. Okay, actually, how about I make one? Oh, no, do this. Add a row below. I'll make one, and then we'll delete it at the end, so we don't have to see it. Doesn't count. Hold on. I'll be nice. And let's just go here, just so I can see them all together. So I can just go, very zoomed out. I know it looks worse on stream. I know it does. And then the inners. Yep. Where's fucking Thumerian, that's right. I almost said Plumerian. Whoa, so wrong. Alright, Elden Ring, no Leonine, Ancestor Spirit, there's Regal one, yep, Regal. Ancestor Spirit does not count. Margit does, Dragonkin, no. Red Wolf, no. Magma Worm, no. No. Not that Moog. No Goldfree. No Godskin Noble. No Apostle. No Mimic Tier. No Valiant Gargoyles. No Estelle. Fierce Champions. Godskin Duo, is, though. It's not a Remembrance boss, but it's a required, main boss. Oh wait, by that logic, do I have to do Dragonic Tree Sentinel then? I never thought of that. Wait, is he even here? I don't even see him. No, okay, then I guess I don't have to. I mean, I guess it would be same logic. A very notable, Oh, but Dragonkin... Or, sorry, Dragonkin. No. Dragonkin is just for the Dragonkin. I'm blanking. Okay, Gideon Ofnir, is prominent. Yeah, I'll count him. And then in that case, I guess I will count the followers. No Jory, and no, Ancient Dragon Man, right? Oh, you didn't count Dragon Man, but you count Jory. Well, I guess Jory because it's an actual, guy. Count Emir? No. Okay. make sure. Yeah, because Godskin Duo, it's just, there's just the one encounter. Draconic Tree Sentinel, you run into, like, twice, technically. Yeah, and that'll be my logic. But it's fine, he's not even on this list, so I don't have to care. Okay, and that should be everyone that doesn't count, or like that, yeah. Here, I'll at least be nice to you. The Bloodborne, then the Sekiro, and then all the Elden Ring ones. Okay. Now, one thing that I've done in the past that I think is the problem is I would go in order. I'd go like Vanguard Demon, oh, like probably here and here. But then later on, I look at the list and I'm like, wait, I put Margit in the same tier as like the Last Giant? Because I need to see them in context. So I think what I need to do is just like, I'm not going to order them at the start. I'm going to throw them in the tiers and then we'll order later. So what I think I do is I just like go through the list, like Vanguard, like I don't know, but just like go and like oh, I know for a 100% fact you are going in this tier. Then I do it. Then I do. Also, I could just like do this and then this. There you go. Now the colors are a little bit more varied. Good. What I'm saying is like if I know for a fact like this boss is going in this tier, I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll go through and fill in the gaps. So just to clarify. Okay, sorry, it's a little hard to focus with the music for a second. Okay, I'm pausing it. Okay. My head is clear, thank God. Personal Vendetta. I don't actually think that these are like the worst bosses in the game. It's just like, or in the series, but just like these ones have fucked me over so many times, or like they're annoying. Just enough where like if I put my personal bias aside, I would actually rank them higher. Dogshit is the bosses that actually are bad. If I have a vendetta against them, that's perfect. I actually think they are like bad though, and they go here. Personal Vendetta is like, I don't think you're this low, but I'm personally putting you this low. So think of Personal Vendetta as like an F tier. Dog shit is like a D tier because it's dog shit. Wait, but Need is supposed to be C tier. Whatever. Okay, there's a C plus, a C minus. I don't know. But yeah, we have like S plus, S, A, B, because MA as well is pretty cool. C, in between C and D, I guess. D, and then F. There you go. Sure. Okay. We're 4 minutes in. I'm fine with that. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so, like, looking at this, I'm not familiar with Demon's Souls the best. Demon's Souls is the one I played the least. Played it once. And that's it. Yeah, just the one playthrough. Because I don't have a PlayStation, which means Bloodborne... Well, Bloodborne I played several times. I had to use my roommate at the time had a PlayStation 5. He let me make an account on there, and I just like bought the PS Plus subscription or whatever. So Bloodborne I played a few times. I'm very familiar with Bloodborne, like 4 playthroughs. I want to play like 12 more times, but I don't have a PlayStation, and my computer's not good enough to run it well, like that. Demon's Souls I just played once, so Demon's Souls is the one I'm the least familiar with. Storm King was my favorite boss for a while, because of like how cinematic it was, but then I kind of like came around a bit more to the old King Alon. So I know these two are definitely the highest ones, but like compared to like half the bosses in Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, they're not like up there. So I'm probably gonna put both of these guys in A tier. I'm not gonna order anything yet. I just want to like get like I know for a fact you're going this tier. Like I know Phalanx is definitely going in like the less shit, but shit's still shit. Like dog shit is like, this is a bad boss. Like I actually don't like this boss, or this boss is just bad. This is like, yeah, you're on the verge. I might lower that later. Penetrator is also pretty cool. Is it A tier though? I don't remember it that well, but it has a super cool intro. This is like ranking everything. Like how cool they are, if they have like cool lore, if they're just a fun boss to fight, everything. How I would rank them, my favorites. I think A tier. He has a sick ass intro. And the armor's cool. And like the flowing effect around his sword. I played the remake, by the way. I know a lot of people hate it, but... or for like reasons. but a lot of like the cosmetic changes and stuff would not affect me. Like I would not like the game more if I played the original. I can say that for full honesty. Tower Knight's also probably like in the middle somewhere, but I'll come back to him later. Armor Spider was the boss I died to the most, with like 5 deaths. Dragon God, oh wait, Dragon God and Armor Spider I died to the most, with like 5-6 deaths. Because I played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, then my roommate / friend let me use his PlayStation. If I would have known that ahead of time, I would have played them in order. I'm glad that I didn't know, because if I played Demon Souls first, I think I would have hated the series. not like that, but I feel like it would have been a lot harder for me to like really love it. But Dark Souls 1, thank God I did. So these two are definitely the lowest. Dragon God probably is dog shit, let's be honest. Armor Spider is probably like right above it. Yeah. Armor Spider, just like I one playthrough, and it was like almost 2 years ago now. So I'm not super familiar with it. That's like the problem with doing this, of course. But I remember like having like struggling, like going all the way to the boss, and like I gotta go all the way back for some attacks or whatever. I just remember being like a little bit troublesome and annoying. Yeah. And then I don't remember much about most of these. Old Monk is also probably D tier. Like, come on, buddy. I remember Old Hero being kind of cool, but yet again, I'm not too sure on a placement. I want firm placements now. And then, yeah, this King Alon, dog shit, obviously. He's kind of supposed to be, that's the whole point, but like, yeah. Dark Souls 1, okay. Obviously, very familiar with Dark Souls 1. I played it a bunch. I played it, I want to say like 2 months ago, last time I played it? No, 2 months ago was like around the time I did Dark Souls 3 Randomizer. Probably like 3-4 months ago was the last time I played it. I did, Daggers Only was the last time I played it. Because I don't really like the Daggers, but, I did Dark Souls 1, 3, and then Elden Ring. So yeah, Asylum Demon, I'm not sure about a firm placement on those guys. Capra Demon. Everyone hates Capra Demon. I also have some problems with it, no shit. But like, in my first playthrough, I really liked the guy. It was something like so cool about just having this like, this gross goat demon monster hanging out in like this alleyway. I don't know. It was a cool like vibe that I liked. I don't know how else to describe that. And I still don't struggle too bad with Capra. I might die like once or twice or some shit to the dogs, but in general, I've never hated Capra. But it is like, I said firm placements. I'm coming back to that. I love Gaping Dragon, S tier. S plus, no. S plus, in my mind, are like when I think of like, man, I can't wait to replay Dark Souls 3, like the main bosses that come to mind, that's what goes up there or whatever. Assuming they have them. Looking at you, Dark Souls 2. The Ceaseless Discharge is dog shit. Orange Season Smoke is S tier. Orange Season Smoke honestly might go... Yeah, I think Orange Season Smoke is up here. Come on, it's Orange Season Smoke. Dark Souls 1 gets 1 point up there. Gets 1 guy up there. Gwendolyn is kind of annoying, but I honestly don't like hate it. I think he's like C. Here, I'll think of this one. Less shit, but shit still shit. As C tier. And then this one is like a B minus. I don't know, just like the Void. No, Neat is in the middle. Neat is a B and a half, a C and a half. B minus, C plus. This is in the middle of these two tiers. This is C. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Gwendolyn C tier. Yep. Pinwheel is, yet again, dog shit, of course. I'm gonna wait. I clearly don't have one. Beta Chaos, hot take, C tier. Love the lore, and it, in my opinion, like Beta Chaos, like the design and like look of it is cool. I kind of like going through like Lost Izalith in theory, okay, in theory. And then you have like this like flaming tree monster and like guarding the core. Kind of, I don't know. It's just like a nice like. I really like the idea and like the design of it, like the design, not the like design, but like the look. It has a cool aesthetic, but the actual gameplay is so goddamn bad. But I will never put Beta Chaos lower. No. I will never. I love everything else about it. Yeah. Sif is definitely an A tier. A tier. Seath is definitely like a B tier. Seath is just kind of like a really easy, kind of stupid fight. But I really loved like the Crystal Cave, Duke's Archives, like chunk kind of. Crystal Caves is very annoying, but yeah, I kind of like the aesthetic, you know, the world building, I guess. Also, he has a really cool design. I like getting locked in Duke's Archives, like, and you get like thrown in the jail because you fight him early, but he has the crystal. That's really cool. That is like a cool thing that happens in the game, and I really like that. I did beat him first try in my first playthrough, but there were also a few bosses I beat first try, like Pinwheel and shit. There was one other thing I had about Seath. Oh yeah, I got lost in Duke's Archives my first playthrough because like I remember like opening the lever for like the stairs to go down and like you go outside to the Crystal Caves, but I somehow I didn't notice that lever. I kept seeing like the weird like staircase thing like all folded up, but I just somehow missed the lever. I was like, that looks like so like I'm supposed to do something here. I spent probably like a little over 2 years ago. It was the end of 2023. I don't remember. When I first played Dark Souls 1, it was the end of 2023. It was really like mid to late December when I played that. So I don't remember how long, but I remember being stuck there for a good bit, and then eventually getting out. So I'm a bit familiar with the Duke's, the Duke's Archives. Yes. Gwyn is definitely also going up in S tier. It's such a cool fight. You can parry spam him if you want. I like to like fight him, and then maybe throw a parry in every now and then when he starts to like really speed up and like whoop my ass a bit. And I gotta like, all right, let's tone things down a little bit. Let's tone it down a bit. Actually, do I want to do A? It's not a firm placement then. I'm gonna do A. Such a cool story. Lord of Sunlight. I love it so much. But the fight does. Yeah, put him up here. Put him S tier. Gaping Dragon gets a huge boost because, as I stated before in like all my Night Rain playthroughs and stuff on stream, Gaping Dragon is what got me like into the series. Gaping Dragon is when I like fell in love with the Souls like stuff. So now that the Soul series is like Pokemon and the Soul series are like my favorite two, like my top two favorite series now. Pokemon I've had since I was like 8 years old. Souls I've had for like almost 2.5 years now. The fact that I love the series so much, I can boil the start of it to Gaping Dragon. I owe the start of that to Gaping Dragon. I was like having fun up until then, but like I didn't get like hooked until Gaping Dragon. And I owe him so much. Also, sick ass intro cutscene. I don't hate the depths. It's such a cool design, and the music is great. He deserves it. He deserves it. Alright. Knight Artorias. Hot take, I think he's like A tier. No, wait, hold on. No. Sorry. S tier. Sorry. Below, I just know he's not up here. No. Knight Artorias still gives me problems to the point where he's like a little annoying. It's fully skill issue. I recognize that. It is skill issue, the skill issue of all time. But, like, there's been a few, like, playthroughs where I've done, like, recently where I replay Dark Souls 1, and I'm like, I beat Sanctuary Guard and I get to Artorias, I throw a few attempts, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go fight Gwyn and end the game. I don't know, I'm just not having fun. I don't know. He's still insanely cool, and I still love his fight. But like I said, just like, recently, the past few times I played the game, I'm like, I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. Manus is A tier. Manus, I beat him like 3rd try, my first playthrough. But then again, I had like full Havel set, and I had like the Artorias Greatsword. Finally had all the stats to wield it. I had a raw battle axe through like a majority of the playthrough. And then I learned online that raw weapons are bad because like they don't scale, and I've been throwing all my points in strength. So I was like, oh, let me change to like a cool boss weapon, because I learned that boss weapons were a thing. Picked like the Artorias like cursed weapon, only to find out like, oh, I didn't have enough faith or intelligence to do it. So as I'm playing like the last like 5th of the game, it was pretty late when I decided to switch my weapon. I was like putting all my points into faith and intelligence, and like several bosses I beat without having my weapon like actually like doing its max damage. Kind of crazy. I think Artorias was when I got the last like level I needed, and I was like, all right, I can finally use the weapon normally, and like noticed a huge increase, and I was like, oh wow, these weapons are really good when you get like scaling off of them. Yeah, but so now that I had like an actual weapon and shit, and broken Havel set. Also, I don't remember like how much health I had, but yeah, no, I beat him like 3rd try. I didn't even have Silver Pendant. I didn't know what Silver Pendant was on my first playthrough. So it's just kind of funny. Now I struggle with him a little bit. Well, it's been a while since I made it past Artorias, so I'm not too sure. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I definitely know where Calmead's going. C. No! Right here, right in the middle, right in the middle. Yeah, that's better. Sometimes Calmead does get me, but it's a very like clunky fight with some weird-ass hitboxes. Like some really problematic ones. But in general, he's still so cool. He's still really cool. And getting to shoot him down with Goff, that's sick. It is an annoying run back, though. But you have to kind of expect that with the first couple games in this series. Alright, Dark Souls 2. I know where a lot of these are going. Last Giant is definitely going right here. C tier. He's pretty easy. Last time I played Dark Souls 2 was a couple months ago. I made it up to... Wait, no. It was during Silksong. So, little more than a couple months ago. That was back in, like, September. But yeah, I was like, I want to give Dark Souls 2 another shot. I did 2 full playthroughs, one for myself, one with my little brother. Then, like, I started, like, 2 other ones that I played up for a while, and I was like, I just don't, like, I'm not having fun anymore. Like, fuck this. This 3rd playthrough, I was like, alright, I'm gonna actually do it. And I made it up to, Drangleic Castle. But then yet again, I was like, I'm just not having fun. I don't like Dark Souls 2. It has a lot of really cool things. It does. I'm going to admit that. I'm a Dark Souls 2 hater, but it does a lot of cool things. There's just so many things that are done poorly that I cannot stand. I went into the game so fucking excited after loving Dark Souls 1 so much. But yeah, the Last Giant, piss easy. It is cool that he is the Giant Lord, and also that he gets a cutscene. So that's why he's not in D tier. Well, he just wouldn't get D tier anyways. Pursuer's a really cool fight. I kind of hate that he comes back all... well, holy shit. That was like a mislet. I love that he comes back a bunch. He really gives you like the Pursuer thing. I can't believe I said hate there. That's just not even correct. I love that he comes back all the time. It kind of lowers like his boss identity a bit, but he's still really cool. He's definitely A tier. Come on. I'm not sure about these. Belfry Gargoyles is D tier. Bell Gargoyles is definitely like higher. I'm not sure. It's Bell Gargoyles is somewhere in like A to C, A to B minus. But I want firm placements first. Yeah, Belfry Gargoyle is definitely like D tier. I hate how many there are. In that last playthrough I did, around Silksong, I didn't even beat them. No, I threw a few attempts. No, I probably threw like 10 attempts, and I was like, this fight just sucks ass. I hate this. Lost Sinner is definitely cooler. I don't have a firm placement though. Executioner's Chariot. No, it is just dog shit. I was like, I do have a vendetta against it, but it also just sucks ass. So dog shit. Do I need to say why? If we know it, you know it. The whole like you kind of like run around and then like the boss is kind of stupid. Stupid long ass run back. Yeah. There you go. Those are my words. In general, this is vibes based. Like I said, I'm not the type to explain every pick, but I'm gonna throw out stories like that I have. I'm a rambler at heart. I'm a rambler everywhere, not just at heart. Skeleton Lords. Honestly, for the longest time, it's been like a D tier. But this last playthrough I did, I kind of liked it a little more. I liked kind of like managing the little skeletons. Like it was like, oh, kill a lord, and then let's do the skeletons. You know, it kind of gave you like the strategy. Like, oh, do I just want to kill all the lords now and then deal with the minis? I don't know. It gave me a little bit of like fun. I honestly kind of enjoyed my time with it. It's still really stupid, and I hate that it is enemy spam. But I didn't like hate it. In general, I hate it, but last time I played, I liked it a bit. I'm fully willing to move it down if I need to. Just I think I could see it being in that C tier. Covetous Demon is another D tier. He's kind of funny, and I like his lore, but no. No, Royal Rat Authority just also sucks. Yeah. Yet again, I was gonna put it down there, but like rats with like all the toxic and poison, the stupid fucking Sith thing, where like he limps at low health. I feel no love for this creature though. I don't care. Copy and paste it all you want. This is dog shit. No. I honestly think I would like the boss more if he didn't do that. Cause then it feels like so copy pasted. It's like no, you don't have the same emotional weight that Sif does. You have nothing. Go fuck yourself. No. Prowling Magus is D tier. Vanguard is D tier. The Rotten's definitely higher, but I'm not sure. Demon of Song, definitely like C tier. Very ugly, but I like the area. I like the Shrine of Amana look. I like the look of Shrine of Amana. Yeah, but he's very ugly. I don't like looking at the semen of Dong. Velstat's definitely higher. I think Velstat's A tier. I think it's totally C. Yep. Ancient Dragon. Ancient Dragon does just suck. D tier. Guardian Dragon does suck, but like, I honestly don't like hate it. I think it's a C tier. Yeah, it's not D tier, but it's C tier. The most like reused guy, but like, I don't know how else to phrase that. Dark Lurker, so overrated. Dark Lurker is cool, but the whole run back is not worth it. The whole story, like side mission thing, is not worth it. He's a little like a spell spammer. Dark Lurker, so overrated. He looks cool and he has a few cool looking attacks. That's about it. I don't give a shit if this is like the hottest hot take. It's not. I guarantee I have hotter hot takes here. But hot take, this dude is like B- at most. I mean that. In general, I can like take out the run back of a lot of bosses. Like if I'm counting like run back mentally, Ornstein Smoke probably is like S tier. Probably going down. But like sometimes you like the run back is ingrained in your mind when you fight the boss. Like for example, where are you? Oh, yeah. Ludden Zolid. The worst boss in the entire fucking series. However, I think it's Frigid Outskirts. This is like the Frigid Outskirts placements, and there just so happens to be a boss here. Reused assets in the same DLC. In general, I don't give a shit about reused assets. Elden Ring has like 8 million copy-pasted bosses. But like, we just fought Ava, and now we fight double Ava in the same DLC? That feels a little stupid. I'd rather just have 2 bosses be in the DLC. Or whatever. No. No, the Ivory King DLC sucks ass. Which is a shame, because Burnt Ivory King is my favorite boss in Dark Souls 2. Yeah. The lore carries it. He's A tier if it's like gameplay and stuff wise. But the lore and the old chaos just being so cool of an area brings it up. Yeah. I love so much his story about like his wife, the Shard of Manus, set to like kill him and take power or whatever. I'm not like the surest of all the lore. But he overpowered her by just being such like an amazing husband. Like he's just like such a great guy. Like she could not do it or something. I'm not the most familiar, but like that is my understanding of it. It's like he's just so good of a guy and a king that she's like, I can't do it. Shard of Manus in my blood, I can't. I fell in love with him. The power of love triumphed all. But yeah, Ludden's I could see technically like making an argument for D or C tier, or like C tier, but I hate it so much. Number 1 worst boss in the whole series. Anyways, let's get back to order. Vendrick is getting B tier. Fight sucks ass, but I was honestly so caught off guard when I walked in and there was just the shambling hollow there. And I was really thinking, I was like, is this Vendrick? I was like, Velstat's guarding him like the Royal Aegis. And then I was like, but I thought Vendrick was alive. I was fully expecting it to be another Gwyn situation where we just fight him at the end. But no, I hit him like 8,000 times before finally, like the health bar appears, it says Vendrick. And I'm like, whoa, cool. You know, obviously I didn't win, and then I had to go, I googled like what I was supposed to do, learned about the giant souls, and did all that in my first playthrough. The fight kind of sucks, but the lore, and just like, the shock of seeing him here, and like, that's Vendrick. That was so cool. And then you have to like come here, you can come here to the body, in the future, and like enter the memory, and see real Vendrick. And if you have like different crowns or something, he has different things to say. I'm not too familiar about it. Like I said, Dark Souls 2 does so many cool things. I just hate that like 60% of the game is just like shit. And I hate getting through it. Man, I want like a real Dark Souls 2 remake. I honestly think if Dark Souls 2 got like a proper remake and so many things got fixed, I could honestly see liking it more than Dark Souls 1. No, I think I just talked myself out of it. No, I think I just talked it up, but no, Dark Souls 1 is such a prominent place in my heart. No, I couldn't actually. But like, it would be close. It would be close. Alright, any other like firm placements I have? Grave Robber Trio. I beat these guys first attempt. I barely lived. I remember like stalling. I don't even remember like how I did it. My first playthrough I had the Drake Blood Greatsword that I got in the DLC because I was running a Dex build. Yeah, I was like leveling strength at the beginning of my playthrough, and then I realized like, oh, my weapon's a Dex weapon. Oh, I kind of forgot about that whole thing. So I was like, oh, thankfully I could respec, and I fixed it. Didn't notice that much of a difference, and eventually I switched to the Key to the Embedded. It was the Falchion is what I started with, and then eventually I switched to Key to the Embedded, and then in the DLC, in the Shulva Sanctum City DLC, what is that one? Crown of the Sunken King? What am I thinking of? I don't remember. Oh. Because there's the Iron King and the Ivory. Is it Sunken? I want to say Sunken. I'm not sure. Whatever. The Shulva DLC. There's the Drakeblood Greatsword, another good ass Dex Greatsword. So I used that. That was like my weapon. I didn't like switch like a bow and like do weird shit. No, I just remember like I remember killing one. I'm trying to remember my first fucking playthrough. I remember like killing the bow one because he was annoying me. When I played through with my brother, I didn't fight them at all. So I only have one in my mind. I fully played through the game twice. The second time I was like, you know what, we're not even going to do that boss. So in the one playthrough I've done with Dark Souls 2, where I actually made it all the way through, 100%ed, did everything, or like fought every boss and shit, beat the game, I beat it first attempt. And of that first attempt, all I remember is I killed the bow guy like right away. Like I was able to do that. And like I remember like running around a bunch, and like when I would have like one of the other two singled out a little bit, I'd walk up and I'd get like 2 hits in, and then I'd run around a bunch. It took forever, but I did beat it first try. I went through like all of my Estus, all of my life gems. I was so low, because I was no life gem spammer. I got them occasionally, but I never bought like a shitload from Malencia or whatever her name is. That was too cheap for me. I also didn't know I could do that in my first playthrough. But yeah, horrible dog shit. I just wanted to clarify, like, hey. Ooh, Alana, another little fun story thing. Fought her twice, or no, 2 playthroughs. I've died to her a few times, both times. So probably like 3-4 attempts each playthrough. Let's say like 6 total attempts thrown at her. I've never seen her summon Velstadt. I've never seen her summon the pigs either. I've only seen her summon skeletons. Then again, I'm pretty sure a few of the attempts I died like immediately. But no, I've never seen her spawn Velstadt in my playthrough. I know she can. I've seen it. I've seen it. But she has not done it for me. I don't have a good like solid placement for her. She's probably somewhere like right around here. Yeah, she is C tier. She is C tier. Sin fucking hates Sin. Oh my god. Everyone glazes him. He's also so overrated. Your durability going down like twice as fast. He's got some stupid ass hitboxes. He's also just fucking ugly. I don't like him. No. Easily one of the worst like main dragon bosses in the series. Easily. Hell no. Dark Souls 2 fumbled all of its dragons. No. Okay. Fume Knight and Surlon. Okay. Fume Knight's gonna go A tier. No, he is on par with Burnt Ivory King. If Burnt Ivory King did not have the sheer like aura and like story lore, it'd be like this, with Fume Knight still up there. Because Fume Knight is a cool boss, but I think the Fume Knight arena is kind of like, I'm not really a fan of the arena. The arena's not really like doing anything for me, but he is a pretty fun fight. Also, both of the times that I fought him, I had the Velstadt helmet. Strategy. My first playthrough, I had no idea that if you were wearing the helmet, he started in phase 2. I knew that when I did my second playthrough with my brother, and well, we had the helmet. I was like, hey, do you want to see this cool thing? And then I beat him first try there. So I have not actually fought his first phase. I think at some point I do want to go back, whether it's to the playthrough I started back at Silksong or like do another playthrough. I do want to like actually play through the full game again, because there is so much that I'm looking forward to. It's just like at Dranglake Castle, it's like, oh man, I gotta do this shit, and then I got like the Undead Crypt, and then Shrine of Amana, and then Undead Crypt, and then this, and then that, and then we get back to some good stuff. I don't know. Okay, Fume Knight, and then into Surlon, like the Ivory, A tier Surlon. Yeah, A tier Surl. No, he's on par with the other ones. He's definitely lower in the tier, but I think he's in the same tier. Yeah, so cool. The Ivory King DLC, Broom Tower. That is one of the better DLCs in the series. I think I made like a mini ranking like mentally. It's definitely in the middle. But I think I've said before, in general, I don't really care for the Dark Souls DLCs. The bosses, yes, but a lot of the areas and stuff are so annoying. Broom Tower, love that area. Broom Tower is really cool. It has some problems, but in general, I do really like it. Alright, but I think I've got my firm placements here. Alright, Bloodborne. Alright, Cleric Beast. So, Cleric Beast and Lawrence. Every time, I've fully played through Bloodborne 4 times. Well, just played Bloodborne. I never, like, stopped in the middle of a playthrough. No. All 4 times. Ugh, Cleric Beast is a problem. And then Lawrence is just the same thing, but somehow a little worse. Every playthrough I've done, I have not beat Cleric Beast first try. Nope. It would always be, like, second or third try. Even though it's like, I know the moveset, and like I fought Lawrence, I know this moveset, he still has a way to get me. He's not bad. He's not bad. In general, he's probably like around here. They probably both are. But like I said, just the fact that every playthrough that I did, they would get me. And it's like, oh, I gotta go back again. It's just like I have that vendetta against. I have that vendetta, okay? But like, they're probably like the lowest tier. They're like the ones that I could probably like let go of my grudge and put them on the tier list. Sorry, they're the closest I am to doing that without actually doing it. Anyways, Gascoigne's really I love Gascoigne. He's so cool. Yeah. A lot of people don't like the hunter fights. In general, I'm kind of iffy on them. But he's so cool, especially like the whole like beast transformation as well. Yeah, I can get a little... I remember having like a little problem with the beast stuff, which is why he's down here instead of like S+. But he still fully deserves S tier. Witch of Hemwick is definitely D tier. Shadows of Yharnam is definitely B tier. Kind of a fun fight, but like if like they turn to snakes too early, you just kind of like you have a problem on your hands. You have a huge problem on your hands. Also, the run back. This is another one where like the run back is part of the Shadows of Yharnam in my mind. But as we know, Bloodborne, super cool game, but like half the bosses kind of suck ass, or they're not the best. One Reborn. No, well, I'm gonna say One Reborn C tier. I kind of like running around to kill the like the Bell Maidens. Also, I have died to the One Reborn twice. One-time death on 2 different playthroughs. Not my first playthrough. First playthrough was 1 try, but in either second, third, fourth playthrough, died to it once in 2 separate playthroughs. Is what I'm saying. ROM, honestly, hot take. I like ROM. The Moonlight Lake or whatever. Okay, sorry, just. Oh, it was already ending. I was gonna say, sorry, I hear Windmill Isle everywhere. Love it. It's an amazing song. But it is like 5 minutes long, and I hear it everywhere. So I was gonna skip it, but no, okay. It's just moving on anyways. Oh, shit! Jungle Joyride Night. Hell yeah. ROM. I have arachnophobia, but like I said, it never really gets me. It doesn't really get me that bad in games. Sometimes, obviously. We have footage. We have footage. I was gonna say Future Aiden, but I'm not Future Aiden. I'm not editing this. This is nothing. No. These aren't. This isn't gonna be like a highlight. No, I'm not making a YouTube video out of this. Whatever. ROM. The lake is cool. The little spiders are annoying, but half the time, I just put on the. Sorry, the song is so good. Put on the fire paper, and I just run in, and like I get a few hits, and like I'm able to back. I don't know. It's just like kind of like weaving in and out. I never go for the little spider guys. And honestly, it's like kind of a... Okay, not like a fun fight, but... love like the lore behind it. Really cool arena, and honestly, I'm not that annoyed by it. So B tier, yeah. we will when I do finish this. Like I said, probably tomorrow. I don't think no, I definitely do not finish this whole thing tonight. Yeah, tomorrow when we do like part 2 or whatever, and we finish this, I want to look at my original list and see like where things have changed, kind of. Today I for sure want to put down like the. Today I for sure want to get down all like the hard placements and then like start to throw some other ones on there. All right. Mikolash would be here, but he's just dog shit as well. Everyone knows why. Too much running, and then Call of Ebrietas is just can be a problem. Is it Call of Ebrietas? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm Googling Mikolash. Why don't I just type on my fucking computer right here? Whatever, who cares? Augur of Ebrietas. There we go. Yeah, very annoying. Martyr Ligarius. So, I have another cool little thing with Martyr Ligarius. First playthrough, first try. It got close. It got really close. Second playthrough, took me 2 tries. And then third playthrough took me 3. Fourth playthrough took me 2. So my little like mental bit is like, next time I play Bloodborne, he's only gonna take me 1 try. I'm going back up and down, you know, 1, 2, 3, 2. It's gonna go back down to 1. That's how the math works. Math is in my favor. That's how numbers work, man. There's a pattern going on. Such a cool fight. I really like Martyr Ligarius. Runback is pretty annoying, but he's definitely A tier. A tier. I could see him going up. I have to kind of like think about it. No, I don't think he's S tier. He's probably close. He's probably on like the top end. I will be ordering this eventually. Yeah. Oh yeah, Celestial Emissary is D tier. Ebrietas is Personal Vendetta. 24 attempts. Took me the... Okay, so Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne. In those 5 games, the most attempts I ever had on a boss was Ebrietas 24. So to me, it felt so bad. I had a few close calls in Dark Souls 1, like Bell Gargoyles, Taurus Demon, and Ornstein Smo. All took me like 20, 21. Actually, I think Ornstein Smo was like 19. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, Ebrietas was the only one to like get higher. And that's because I actually had like the tally counter out for Ebrietas. Yeah, I had the tally count. I had the tally counter out for like all of these. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, Personal Vendetta, so hard. Ebrietas is such an annoying fight. I can't fucking stand her. No, but I fight her every time. Bloodborne is one of the games in the series where I have to fight every boss. Dark Souls 3, I was like that for the longest time, but now I've kind of gotten to the part where I skip the Grave Tender, and then fight everything else, like I did on the Dark Souls 3 randomizer. Elden Ring, no. In like all my repeat playthroughs, you know, I'm in the middle. Like just recently started my 28th playthrough. Technically speaking, I've done 27 and a half. But I'm no longer counting the half playthrough, because I started an Elden Ring randomizer, but it just got like so daunting, and there's like a million checks I still have, and I was like, you know what, I'm just done, and I'm fully fine. I'm not going back to that one. I'm like leaving that one out. So 27 playthroughs. I just started my 28th, and I've also almost beaten it. I can get through a playthrough in like 14 hours. I'm sitting at 10 hours. That's actually why I was a minute late to stream, is because I was in the middle of fighting Bale, and it lasted slightly longer than I thought. So, I had to come back to it. Well, I beat him. Yeah, I literally just have I have to enter Ener Illim. I have to burn the tree beyond Ramana and go through Ener Illim to fight Consort Radahn. That's all I have left in this playthrough. I'm at like the 10-hour mark now, so this is gonna be my fastest run through Elden Ring. But yeah, I'm starting to do a bunch of playthroughs. I mentioned I did one. I mentioned in Night Rain DLC. I did like the stats, like only vigor, only dex, only strength, all the main ones. I didn't do endurance and mind. Cool. But when I did daggers only was my 27th playthrough. I then was like, how would I do all the other weapon types? It's like, yeah, I probably know like the great swords or whatever, but it's just like an excuse. Like, hey, this time I play Elden Ring, let's use only scythes, and then I'm just gonna get one scythe and stick with that for like the whole playthrough or whatever. But it's just kind of an excuse to do these. I don't know. Like, hey, when I'm in the mood to play Elden Ring, I'll do that. But yeah, that's... Elden Ring bosses are always fresh in my mind. Elden Ring is my favorite game of all time. I'm about to have completed my 28th playthrough of Elden Ring. So the point is, there are games where I will do every single boss, but Elden Ring I would never. No. No. I did every boss my first playthrough. Every single boss. I remember like looking things up as I went, like had a map and it would like show me like dots. I would fully explore Limgrave and then I looked at the map and it was like, oh, there's a boss in this area, and I'd go there and I'd fight it or whatever. Or I'd do the catacomb that I missed. It'd be my first playthrough in like just about 60 hours. And that is like after getting every boss and shit. So really good pace. Really good pace. Obviously that was before the DLC came out. But yeah, that's with Elden Ring. We're not on Elden Ring yet. Anyways, back to Bloodborne. Gehrman. Hold on, we're not done. And Ludwig. And Lady Maria. And Orphan of Kos. I might have to come back to Ludwig. I think I want to put him here, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of the fight. A really cool fight, but like... I honestly think he might be here. He might be like the top of S tier. Yeah. Gehrman, come on. I know that quote. I love him. I love the fields. The scythe, he's so cool. So incredibly cool. Lady Maria, Orphan of Kos, they're all so good. They're all so good. Bloodborne cooked with these bosses. Yeah, Living Failures D tier. Whoa, D tier is what I meant to say. Moon Presence. I don't have a firm spot. Alright. Curse Rod of Greatwood. I'm gonna say C tier. No. Yeah, I'm gonna say C tier. It's kind of a stupid fight. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like hitting the egg sex. I kind of like the idea of like the boss having like weak spots to aim for. I don't know. I think it's just like I've never really hated the fight. I don't really like it. It would be like it's gonna be like at like the bottom or like very low in C tier, but I don't think it's D tier. No. Deacons, same tier, but Deacons are definitely higher. Deacons, same thing. I've never hated the fight. I think like the Deacons like existing as like one big conglomerate, but like the actual soul that you have to hit kind of jumps between them. I think that's really cool. Like a health bar you have to like keep moving with. I get a boss you have to like keep moving with, like changing targets. I kind of like that. And then the second half of the fight, they just give it like one big guy there, which I honestly... like, I understand why, but I'm not sure if I actually... Okay, if it was just the normal Deacon part for the whole fight, I don't think it would be better. So maybe I do like it having that second phase. Yeah. But definitely C tier. Abyss Watchers, love those guys so much. I was hoping they'd show up in Night Rain, man. Come on, you have 3 characters fighting 3 Abyss Watchers. It makes so much sense. And then if you're playing solo, you have the Abyss Watchers fight each other like they do in the game. It makes so much sense, dude. But no, I'm so glad. I mean, they cooked with Demon Prince and Artorias in the DLC, but like, couldn't have given us a 3rd DLC like Dark Souls 1 rehash. We couldn't do anything else. I hope they make another like DLC or just like content update where they just dump in like 20 bosses from the Souls games. Let's see some Bloodborne and Sekiro bosses. Okay, it might be weird running up to like Guardian Ape, but you know, just in general, I would love that. I would love that. Also, one thing with Night Rain that I don't like my biggest problem with Night Rain is the fact that the bosses are grouped per expedition. Like, if you do the Gaping Jaw expedition, you have to go against, like, you only have, like, 2, like, bosses that can show up on night 1, 2 bosses that can show up on night 2. I would much rather prefer having the whole pool open. But maybe it's, like, more incentivized to give you bosses you haven't seen yet or something. I'm not sure how you would do it like that, but I would have loved that much better. That's what I would have preferred. Night Rain, the roguelike with like 0 roguelike elements. There's not a whole lot of random events in that game. I'm not sure about any of these. I'm not sure how high up I'm gonna put Eorm, because I really like Eorm, but honestly, the more like with each playthrough, I kind of like him like 2% less. Pontiff Solo, come on, Pontiff. Yep. I kind of smoke his ass every playthrough now. He's kind of like not hard now, but like it's not always about the difficulty. Also, he's not hard now because I've like got his shit down. Like Dark Souls 3 randomizer, I whooped his. I put belt to ass so hard there. He died so fast. I mean, to be fair, I was like a bit overpowered. A little over. I'm pretty sure I had like a maxed out weapon at that point. But yeah, Aldrich I really like, A tier. I brought it up in the Dark Souls 3 randomizer. Sorry. Yeah, Aldrich. No, I don't get why everyone hates on him. Oh, the arrow attack. You just run. It just chases you. Don't stand still, dipshit. I always fight Aldrich twice. I always do the what's her name? Why have I blanked on her name? It's not Anya, not Anja. Well, why did I forget her name? Horace and what? Henri. I almost said Anya. No, Henri. How did I forget Henri? Oh my god. I always fight Aldrich twice. I always do the Henri fight first. Yeah. I really like that fight. I really do. I can just say I love the fight. You know, it's A tier. You know, these are still insanely high. Yeah. Okay. Dancer's S tier. Come on. Especially getting summoned there after beating both Eorm and Aldrich. Yeah. Or getting to fight Dancer early if you kill Emma and put down the Basin of Vows. I really like that. Yeah, like Dark Souls 3 is super linear. I will agree. Linear isn't always bad though. Linear is not always bad. But I like getting the option to like break off from Dancer. Or break off and like fight Dancer early or something. I do really like that. Yeah. Also, it's just a fun fight. Osiris is definitely like this B minus tier. He's pretty cool. I beat him pretty good in Dark Souls 3 Randomizer. The charge never really got me that bad besides soul level 1, but I just had to make sure I was embered. I kind of like his lore and like having Ocelot there, but in general, yeah, he's not winning like a lot of like prizes. He's not doing much. Champion Gunder is really sick. Champion Gunder is definitely S tier. Such a fun fight. But every time I fight him, I always lose. Like I either beat him first try or he takes me like 6 tries. I said that in the randomizer, and he took me like 7. I wasn't counting, but it happened there. But he's always so fun, especially like parry and shit. Dragon Slayer armor, I think it's gonna be A tier. He just needs like a little bit more like coolness. He's kind of like glossed over. It's such a fun fight, but like all you have is like the cool arena with the pilgrim butterflies existing, but like there's no like build up, there's no like cutscene, there's no like nothing there. There's no sauce. The gameplay is there. It is so there. But like he needs more for me personally. I need like a little bit of everything. And he just doesn't have that. He's like top of A tier though. Hi, howdy! He's like up there. They did him so dirty though. Twin Princes was my favorite base game DLC. So contradictory. Base game boss. But then I realized how much I like Night Rain. How much I like Nameless King. I almost said it again! Speaking of Nameless King. Yep, S+. Love these guys so much. So much. Ancient Wyvern, D tier. Soul of Cinder is S. Yes. Yeah, he's not S+. I kind of thought about it, but no. He's not. He's close. He's close. He's gonna be at the top. Okay. Champion's Grave Tender, D tier. Fucking hate that. All my homies hate him. Sister Frida is S+. Even though every time I do die to her a little bit, even though I fought her a good amount. Demon Prince. I'm not sure about a placement. Half-Life D tier. Madir and then Gale are also S+ for some reason. That's crazy. Oh, maths. I guess I'll just bring it up. Yeah, no, I'm stalling because Tomodachi Life 2 comes out on Thursday, and I made the decision that I am gonna play that on stream. But like, I'm not gonna start a whole thing with like a few days to go, so I'm just gonna be doing this today and tomorrow. Well, with Animal Crossing, of course. And then Wednesday, I don't know, it might just be Animal Crossing, or maybe I'll play like Mario Kart or something that day. Or assuming I stream all 3 of these days, I don't know. All 3 of these days. Bitch, I'm already 2.5 hours into one. All right, where was I? Okay, we're good with Dark Souls 3. I'm just getting like firm placements. Like I know this one goes here, and then I'll come back later. Like Lady Butterfly is for sure in this like B tier. Is this B tier? Yeah. Stop. I don't like when it screeches at me. I hate that. I pointed that out too when I did the Sonic Unleashed OST ranking. And it was muted. And it was fucking muted. Unleashed OST was muted. That's the one episode that's gonna be fucked, and I'm gonna have to like mess with the audio. I'm not looking forward to that one. Future Aiden. That's a problem for Future Aiden though. Yeah. Sekiro is such a fun game. My first playthrough, I kind of hated it. And then my second playthrough, I was like, yo, wait, this game's actually so fucking good, man. Genichiro is definitely S+. Folding Screen Monkeys is also D tier. Uba! Great Shinobi Owl is S tier. Emma's C tier. She does nothing. She's solely meant to be the little intro to regular Ishin Ashina. which I'm not too familiar with this fight. I kind of am because I watched my little brother do that. He's doing the Mortal Journey gauntlet when I was out there for Easter. He was also doing like Inner Father and shit. Yeah, like I said, he's better than me. He's better than me. I mean, I could probably throw a lot more time at Sekiro if I wanted to, but it's been forever since I played. It's been a while, not forever. I don't have a placement. Divine Dragon is like B tier. Such a cool fight. It's placed there purely for how cinematic it is and Planet for Pokemon Sword. And how has that been going? And how's that one been going, mister? Do I say mister? It's okay, I whispered it. Going amazing? Good. I imagine it is. Every Pokemon playthrough goes amazing. Yeah, Divine Dragon is just placed up here for like the aura and just like how cool it is. Fight does like nothing. No. My bad. Well, I did ask. I thought about messaging you when you jump scared me the other night. How is Elden Ring going? And I was like, turn around. You're not here. How do you know I'm playing Elden Ring? No, I thought about messaging about that, but then I was like, maybe I wait. Owl Father's sick. I love Owl Father. S+ for sure. Demon of Hatred. I never really did Demon of Hatred until my last like full playthrough. I don't remember when that was. And like did it normally and like I grinded it out. I learned everything. Forgot everything now. I wouldn't remember if I had to do it normally. But I remember kind of like it's a cool fight, but it's just like way too long, way too like no, it just has some problems. It's less shit, but shit's still shit, you know. Ancient Sword Saint, yep, S+ for sure. Alright, and now we're looking at the Elden Ring stuff. Margaret is definitely A tier. He's so fun. I like going to fight him really early. Godric, I don't think I have a firm placement for. Morgott is S. He's not like harder. Oh my god. Okay, actually that might be bad because my monitor. Okay. No, it's not lice. It's not lice. It's not loss of sight. It's actually addition of aura and being so cool. Oh my god, it is a problem. All right. 5-minute timer. Bang, there we go. Holy shit. I was gonna move it up for a second. That's not the point. Okay. I can still like kind of see the names. I'm not gonna like overplay it. I can't see anything. What's going on, guys? There's sunglasses. It's not pitch black, but it is super fucking dark in here. Okay, so Rykard. Rykard is super cool, but the fight is a little weird. He's definitely like B tier. He's probably like at the top of B tier. Yep. I'm bad at explaining my takes, kind of. Up and down all around. I can't believe I missed that. That's like a stim of mine. Up and down all around. Didn't miss it that time. All right, another hot take. Star Scourge Radon is so annoying. I honestly have some problems with it. It's not personal vendetta. No. So cool, so unbelievably cool, but like. He's just, like, really big, and, like, a lot of the things are just kind of messy. I feel like I never have a clean run of the fight. It's kind of the point where, like, I just use the summons. Like, I don't care. They don't really do a whole lot, but it's cooler, like, having them there. In general, I don't play with summons, but it's like, I allow it there. It's fully intended. I've done a few playthroughs without them, but it just doesn't feel as like cool. You know, it's fun like running with everyone, charging at the boss. You know, and then the boss is kind of neat, literally B-, C+, whatever. Fortis, Godskin Duo is D tier. But they're probably near the top of D tier. I honestly don't hate Godskin Duo as much as everyone else does. But like, they're still ass. There's still so much ass. So horrible. That's Placidusax. I see. Actually, I don't see. That's the point. Malekith is S+. Love that guy. So we're getting firm placements. Melania. Come on. Come on. Getting off near. That's right. I said I'm actually ranking him this time, which is weird. This is the first time he's actually getting ranked on one of these. I haven't counted him before. I was like picking at. I was like, oh, there's like a smudge on my screen. No. No, it was my mouse. It was my mouse. It was the mouse. Okay, so getting off near. Fuck you, D tier. I say he's not personal vendetta. He's just like bad. Yeah. Oh, Godfrey. Upon my name is Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Turn it up, get down. Yeah. Radagon is cool. For the longest time, I've been a firm believer that I like Elden Beast more than Radagon. For the longest time, it was like Radagon B tier, Elden Beast A tier. Now I think they're just both up there. I think they're both up there. I've gotten to like Radagon a lot more. And it's entirely because my soul level 1. My soul level 1, I had to like learn his moveset like more than I learned like different ways to get around it is what I mean. Instead of like rolling everything, I found ways to like walk around this attack or like jump around this or whatever. Just ways that like really get you in the fight. They're definitely both here. I still think I like slightly prefer. Now it's a long list. Hey, I'm literally just. This is just putting down firm placements. We still have some guys down here. Oh shit! I probably should have changed the category. Whoopsies. I don't know. Just chatting. There you go. That. What are these? These are the Souls bosses. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and then Night Rain. All of them on here. It is still pitch black. How much longer do I have on the timer? Oh, 15 seconds. Cool. Then I can take the sunglasses off. Okay. Where was I? Someone got put up there. I don't know. He's already out of my eyesight. Moog, Lord of Blood. Love that guy so much. S+. There we go. Oh, thank God I can, like, see now. Yes, okay. Woo! Ah. The ridge of my nose hurts a little bit. Why? I wore glasses for the longest time. I just have contacts. I have contacts now. I grew up with glasses. Turn it up, get down! Okay. Now that I can, like, see, it's so weird. It's too bright. I need to put them back on. Rolana is also S+. Oh, sorry, I was talking about Radagon. Whatever. Just, I like to fight more now. I've kind of, like, learned other ways to get around. Whatever. I'm done. Oh, cool. They are cool. They are cool. Golden Hippo should not be up here. Missed that guy. Commander Gaius. What? Oh. Oh, stop. Oh, stop it. Gotta be honest, I need to update that description because it's been a while since I've touched it. I'm kind of waiting on it. I don't think I'm ready to actually like keep writing it. I keep adding a bunch of ideas, but I keep coming with a bunch of like cool ideas and stuff for it. It's a fantasy. The first one I'm writing, because I have several plans. I want to be an author, or author like part author, part whatever other job I do. I don't think I'm ready to write it. Every time I open up that rough draft and I look at it, I'm like, this writing sucks. I want to kill whoever typed those words. Who the fuck wrote that sentence like that, dude? That's weird. And it's just too daunting. I think eventually I'm just gonna delete the whole thing and start over from scratch. I'm like 8 chapters into the 21 chapters, and it was supposed to be like 14 or whatever. I don't know. I just keep... I'm a rambler, and then I just ramble in the text too, apparently. Procrastination final boss? Yes! But I'm gonna... When I become a famous author, I can just be like, no, I just simply wasn't ready to write it. I just hadn't had enough experience to finish writing my masterpiece, that's all. That'll be my excuse. I'm like, yeah. No, but like really, I don't think I'm ready to. I think I feel like I need to get better at all these writing things before I get back to it. So, technically speaking, I haven't touched that shit in forever. But it's so cool. It's so cool, and I keep adding onto it. Anyways, Commander Gay-Ass. So my first playthrough, hated this guy. DC tier, and now I keep, every time I fight him, I fought him earlier today. I did Elden Ring. I kind of mentioned it. I'm in the middle of one run now. I'm doing heavy thrusting swords because I pulled every weapon type and I picked a random one through like a wheel. He's so fun. He's honestly so fun. It's easy to get around. What the fuck what is this, a walkable city? No, he's just fun, and when you learn it, it's fun. I don't know, I'm bad at describing these. A lot of these I just throw around. Okay, Mesmer is definitely S+. I bought the Shadow the Erdtree thing, where I get his statue. This thing's like $150. Physical for sure, because my dad is a big book reader. He loves to read a bunch of books, and he only reads physical. But I would like to do an ebook as well, because I know that's how a lot of other people get into it. No, I'm just gonna upload my I almost said Google Doc, but no, my Word document, just like, hey guys, check this out, and it's just like a whole fucking thing. All right, what time is it? It's almost midnight. Okay, I want to at least get the firm placements up, and then tomorrow we'll do the rest of this. We spent a bit longer in Animal Crossing than I wanted to, but than I was expecting. Let me say that. Bale is absolutely S+. The big Bale, boom! You get 3 big booms. Boom, boom, boom! It's normally 5, but it doesn't fit with the Bale thing. Ramana. Loved her for a while, like up here. Up here, but now she's like down here. Music is so good. The Ramana OST is beautiful. Love it, love it. Oh, I'm gonna say no, just because I don't really give that out, and also I don't really use it at all. It's okay. The most like generic, broad example of it. Okay, this is not like the story. It's just like shut up, clock in and load up. The taste of it. Thank you. I didn't hear it at all. Whoops. That's on me. I'm sorry, but very, very sexy, very, very beautiful of you. Thank you very much for the follow. This fucking like fart music is okay. Shut up. The fart music was messing with me. Okay. Like as simple and as broad as I can explain it. You know, like the super like overused gimmick of like, oh, it's like a bunch of normal teenagers, and then they go to this like college university, and then they get magic powers or whatever. So thankfully I have the excuse of I started this book when I was 16, and I wasn't that familiar with that being like a normal trope. But about as simple as I can put it, the whole land, whatever this region, has just been like, it's gone through like it's like a history related one, kind of like a lot of it is based on the past. Like, oh, this land was divided by all of these past rulers, and now the divisions, whatever, their own little countries, if I just have to refer to them like that, now get ruled by like people that are switched out like every now and then. Think of it kind of like we elect new presidents or whatever every 4 years. So every 10 years, every 20 years. It was originally 10, but then it didn't sound as cool. Every 20 years, we just pick like a new fucking set of rulers based on like these kids that perform well. You know, you gotta have good leaders or whatever, and then like a bunch of shit happens. It's a fantasy story where like it starts out good and then things go wrong, and bad, and then it ends in a lot of fire. Not fire. That's just how I'm going to describe it. Because it's a trilogy. Book 1 is the build-up. Book 2 is all climax. And then Book 3 is all ashes. That is the plan. Oh, shit. Sorry, I missed that. When do I usually stream? It's kind of iffy, but I'd say my average is like around this time. Like, I don't know what time zone you're in, because time zones are stupid after all. Like 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time is when I typically start it. I have a shitty, dinky-ass little Twitter account that I only do like, hey, I'm going live in 15 minutes. Okay, skip this one. Skip this. No. Okay, fixed it. Aw, thank you, that's so nice of you. Okay, those are both very nice of you. Thank you. Anyways, I gotta get back to serving slop on a table here. I gotta scoop up these bosses. All right, Midra. Yeah, definitely S+. He's probably like at the bottom of it though. Really cool. Meter, fucking hate this bitch. Hate her so much. Worst boss in Elden Ring. Yeah, I'll spoil it. Second worst boss in the series for me. Absolutely. Yeah. So for me with work, I just kind of like work during the day, and then for all of 2026, I'm like checking into Animal Crossing every day too. But like, obviously, scheduling is an issue for everyone. You know, I don't know your schedule. I don't know your life. I can't really say anything other than I'm 21. I have like jack shit going on in my general free time, and I just kind of do this for fun. Anytime I have like any normal plans, this gets pushed off because this is just for fun. Nothing's happening here. No. And that's that. Yeah, can't stand Meter. She's ugly. Sorry, I'm just like, what is happening in this song right now? I should know this. These are ones that I picked out after like ranking all of these Sonic ones. Whatever. She's ugly, moves are weird, and I hate all the finger shit. For her. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, yeah, you always want a theme. No, I don't really have a theme. All of my stuff I've made myself. This is all... I'm just... Are you one of those people that's gonna ask me to like review your stuff? Because if so, I'm not interested. If you are... yeah, anyways. Concert Radon, I've spoiled several times. He's my favorite boss in the whole series. But we don't know that. Maybe it got changed. Maybe it did. I don't know. The Nicola followers. D tier. I only allowed it this time so I could slam them here. Because, like, if I'm counting Gideon, I'm counting Nicola's followers. I'm counting the fucking the orgy. All right, now we're on to the Night Rain ones. Okay. Adele is absolutely S+. Let me grab Everdark. No. Yeah, I'll do the Everdarks together. No, I'll go in order. Maris is definitely like this B-, C+ tier here. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Elden Ring, Night Rain. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that that's like a common like kind of scam thing on Twitch, and there's a lot of people who do it. So I'm just letting you know right now, hey, if you're the type who's trying to like offer me or sell me shit, I'm saying no. I'm good. Yep, and that's that. I shouldn't say scam stuff, more like spam. But yeah, anyways, Maris is just kind of annoying, but like honestly, I've never like hated Maris. Even my first time fighting, and I beat them first attempt. Anyways, okay, Libra and Fulgor go up there. Heal Store is like just hold on. Caligo is definitely A tier. Really cool. Healster is like just like almost up there, but sometimes like I've had some runs with Healster where I'm just like I feel like the moves are a little too weird. It's definitely like just some weird timings I have to get to. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I've like replayed, like refought Healster. Last time I played Night Rain was when Everdark Balancers came out. The Salvation Standard Bearers, right? Yeah. Very weird, very weird. But yeah, like since then I haven't really played the game, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just talking in general. I wasn't saying that about you. I'm sorry you got lumped in like the group sludge there, but your sludge is different. Your sludge is like special. Okay, I shouldn't. Okay, this metaphor sounds really mean. I'm sorry. I don't mean that with hatred. Everdark Gladius was the last like main Everdark to come out, and he was really cool. But I still have problems with fighting the single, or with doing it in solo. So no, I don't have a firm placement for him. I'm getting firm placements out today, and then we're probably gonna. Honestly, we're probably gonna wrap up pretty soon. Midnight's when I start to wind down and get ready for bed, and I'm getting a bit hungry. I want to eat something before I go to bed. Everdark Maris, Everdark Augur, really cool, really cool. Kind of a little messy of a fight, but when I beat like the fake version or whatever, and then I got a gold weapon drop, I was like, what is this? We get an extra weapon drop before fighting the real one? And I see Storm Ruler. I got so excited. I knew it wasn't going to be like fun, but I just kind of loved seeing it come back, man. Anyways, it is definitely like the tier right above. Everdark Maris gets like aura points. And it's so beautiful. So beautiful. But the fight definitely is not like the most fun. Everdark Libra does kind of suck, but I did beat it first try, and that's the only time I fought Everdark Libra. And of that playthrough, I remember like, wow, I like almost lost. I'm surprised that I did it first try. It's definitely on the low end, but I think it's like right here, like this B-, whatever. Yeah, I kind of hated seeing 3 Wilders charge at me eventually, and like the whole like the arena like walls were very weird. But in general, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Not really. I don't know what I'm saying. Just yep. I didn't hate it, but regular Libra is leagues better. Is leagues better. Everdark Caligo, no. Everdark Fulgor. Sorry. Whoopsies. All right. Now these 3 I have not ranked yet. I have not touched Night Rain DLC stuff. So this is the first time I'm ever putting these thoughts out there. I haven't even like thought of placements until like right now is what I'm doing. Balancers, I have all this stuff on stream, obviously. I streamed the Night Rain DLC. It was tough, because, like, it took me, like, it was 5 attempts for Balancers, 4 attempts for Dragalord, and then it took me 3 attempts for Everdark Balancers. And the reason it took me 3 for you is because my first 2 attempts, I lost super early. But then, like, I was like, you know what, I'll come back to this tomorrow. And then, like, overnight, or like, I was at work, and, like, I saw a clip of someone fighting Everdark Balancers. It wasn't like I watched a full walkthrough video. But, like, I watched someone, like, just kind of, like, run away. And they drew, like, 1 at a time. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Why didn't I do that? Yeah. And then I did it that day, and I beat it. So, yeah, it was, like, that's why I was, like, 3rd attempt here. So it's funny, going 5 attempt, 4 attempt, 3 attempt. Balancers, it's really cool, but I have problems with it being, like, as many as there are. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember ranking it, like, in the Night Rain DLC streams, in the Forsaken Hollow streams. It's definitely on the low end of all the bosses. No, it's definitely, like, B tier, yeah. Dragler was so cool, but it's so long. It is not S+. It's definitely S tier. It's the same thing for Healster. Except Healster, I feel, drops the ball a little bit by, like me, skill issue. Some of the movesets are just, like, some of the moves are just, like, a little weird for me. Then again, I could probably go and, like, just, like, redo this. Like, I could probably go fight Healster a couple times and then maybe change my opinion. This is going off of, like, today, though. Like what are my vibes today? That was the whole point. Well, we're here now. Dragalord is definitely better than Healster, like a good bit. But the fight did last, like, forever. I was so unbelievably broken. Like, best, like, shit that I could have for a while there. Like, my build. I know there's, like, Everjail, other meta strats and shit. I don't care. And it took me... And the attempts were so long. I think it could do with getting, like, a bit less health. I think if Dragalo had less health, it would be my favorite boss in Night Rain. But as it stands, it's just, like, too much. I do not want to fight Dragalord again, unless it's, like, just to fight it again, you know. Also, the fact that you'd have to go fight Artorias. The fact that you'd have to go through Artorias wouldn't be a problem if we just get all the bosses mixed into, like, a random pool. But no. And then the last boss we're going to rank today, because I said we'll do the rest tomorrow. Everdark Balancers. So because the first 2 attempts I got, like, destroyed on, you'd think I'm going to rank it pretty low. You're fucking right. No, it's on par. It's on par. They are, like, so much more aggressive, and the blood status is so annoying. I kind of hate that I had to, like kind of run around and, like, take 1 at a time. It definitely, like, slowed it down. It was not the pace that I like to follow. I like to play pretty aggressive in my Souls games. But they're still so cool. Like, I had to, like, my normal Balancers, like, I had to play much, like, worse. I didn't like how I had to play to win. But it was just so much cooler than regular Balancers, so it kind of evens out. It's definitely better, and we'll see that when I order these tomorrow. But, like, they're definitely, like, same tier. Okay, I have 6 bosses left. Can I put 6 more, like, for sure placements? Yeah. Taurus Demon's definitely B tier. I'll put them in order. Well, they're all gonna get mixed around anyways. Yeah, they're all gonna be mixed around anyway. Just fucking throw them in there. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Moonlight Butterfly is definitely C tier. Centipede Demon's also definitely C tier. I like that you get to, like, knock the ring off of him. You could get the orange chartering early if you, like, hit that part of his body. I also like that you can see him early, but otherwise the fight kind of sucks. He just has some cool moments that bump him up a bit. I want the apes. Do I have, like... No. Like, I want firm placements first. Can I do 3 more? 3 more. Fool's Idol's also C tier. I got lucky in my first playthrough of Demon's... Well, my only playthrough of Demon's Souls. That when I actually found, like, the guy who keeps respawning her, I found him early. And I don't remember if I just had the instinct or if there was a message there, but I killed him. I think there was a message there. Like, I think a player left a message like, "Oh, kill this guy." If not, I just had the instinct and I killed him. So I didn't know that the Fool's Idol will like get respawned a bunch, because I beat her first try. But I didn't know that until like watching other people do like challenge runs or playthroughs or whatever after mine. I would always wait to watch stuff like that until after I beat the game. As I'm talking about the series here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, the point is like that part like bumps her up a bit for me. Also, I don't remember like hating the fight. She didn't really like spam shit. She went down pretty easily, but my itty bitty story bit there kind of like carried it up. Like D tier is like I actually hate the boss, or just like bad boss. Personal Vendetta is like I personally had problems with you. I could like in a world see you going higher, but I will not do that. And then yeah. Oh, Dark Souls 2. There's a big Dark Souls 2 chunk. Nishandra's also like B tier. She's got some cool story stuff, but the fight is a little stupid. Sure, there's one more that like I can definitely throw. Oh, Demon Prince. How? Oh, I missed Demon Prince, dude. No. No. I can't believe I hesitated. All right. I'll let it fade out. Good enough. I'll consider that fading out. All right. Good old 3-hour stream. That's about what I was expecting. I knew we were not finishing the whole Souls thing tonight, but the fact that the first like half of stream was all Animal Crossing instead of like the first third, definitely surprised me a bit. Also, I thought I would at least be able to like put all of, or at least most of the placements on there and then do the ordering tomorrow, but no, we only got like half of the guys up there in their own tiers. It's weird. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me tonight. So tomorrow we'll definitely get back in. We should be able to just like finish the tier list tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to play a bit earlier in the day, or if not, we'll just fly through faster. I won't have to explain as much. But yeah, so tomorrow, okay, plan is tomorrow we do part 2 of this, finishing the tier list. The 15th, aka 2 days from now, is either going to be like just Animal Crossing, or like I play Mario Kart or Smash Bros or something, or assuming I stream both of these days, of course. And then Thursday is when Tomodachi Life 2 comes out. And I'll tell you right now, that one's going to happen earlier in the day. I won't have like errands or anything to run on Thursday, because I want to like play Tomodachi Life 2. And we're going to play that all the way until Subnautica 2 comes out. Early access comes out in May. I don't know if it's May 1st, May 31st, but we're going to be doing Tomodachi Life 2 every day. It's going to be a little funny going like one island to the other island, you know? Yes. And then, since Maths is still here, I guess I have to raid tonight. Normally I just say no. Okay, I want to watch some Platinum Kaizo stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to watch. I'm going to eat and then go to bed. But I see Quinn is live. We'll go hang out with Quinn. That's what Maths would want. Almost pressed the wrong button. Oh, 2 minutes of ads? Jesus. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna eat and then go to bed. Yes. Alright, but that is gonna do it for me tonight. Time zones are pretty stupid if you think about it, and hey, you have a good night. I love you.